Florida Panthers proving again. The puck stops here.
The Florida Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
Greatness now on parade.
Go Panthers! I could cry.
Go Panthers! Go Panthers!
And our live Team 7 special coverage of this parade of champions starts right now. This is a 7 News special report. The Florida Panthers Parade of Champions.
You're looking live with the help of 7 Sky Force. We're renaming it today. We're going to call it the 7 Panther Force at the route that the champs are going to take, toting the cup of all cups, the Stanley Cup. Fans already in place, lining up and down A1A. They are ready for the Selly.
And so close we are, ready, set, and just about go as you look at Rio Mar Street, where it's all going to kick off, and it's going to kick off, you know, give or take in the next hour or so. So sit back, get comfortable, and hang with us because we got the best seat in the house. And as you look at that picture, wow, what a difference a year makes. No rain right now. It's going to be a perfect day for a parade.
No doubt. What better place for the players to chill out before the heat, before the parade, before all the fun? They're at the Iceplex. That is their home away from home and a South Florida favorite spot. And this is going to be your home away from home, hopefully for the next, I don't know, 90 minutes or so, 2 hours. Good morning, almost good afternoon. Welcome, everybody. I'm Belkis Nure, and it's safe to say South Florida, well, we are now hockey land.
Good morning. I'm Craig Stevens. Our Parade of Champs is about to kick off, and to think it all started with a puck and a prayer. And we have our own all-star lineup, as you've come to know, all along the parade route.
You know how we do. Team 7, we're in place. We're ready to go like we always are. And we're going to start with our main guy, the man, the myth, the legend. 7's Josh Moser, who's live at the start of the parade for the big show. Hey, Josh.
Hi, Belkis. I can't top that introduction. I mean, the team won the championship. All I have to do is just tell you what happened. But we're here at Rio Mar Street, and we are so excited to bring you this live parade coverage right here on Channel 7 for all of our fans that watch all of our coverage throughout the playoffs. Once is great, but twice is really, really nice. Let me show you the scene. The buses are going to come from right down this street right here on A1A. This is the beginning of the parade route, and we've had fans lined up along the beach from about 4 o'clock this morning. We had 200,000 people last year. We are expecting 500,000 people. That is 1/2 people to be on Fort Lauderdale Beach this afternoon. We've got all the stories from the elbow room all the way down back to the Iceplex. But again, this is the best hockey team that we have seen in the playoffs in more than 30 years. And I understand that we've got the sand, we've got the beach, we've got the rats. Well, now we've got the 2-time champs. And again, it stays right here in the United States. A Canadian team hasn't won the cup in almost 20 years. It's a beautiful thing. Now we got to get the Dolphins to win something. We need the Marlins to win again, and maybe the Heat. But right now we're looking at the best team in South Florida since the Big Heat. And this city's really coming alive. And that's the best part, is sharing these stories, creating these memories. And we're so grateful that you're watching Channel 7 to share our memories with you on the second parade in a row. So we're just kicking off our coverage. Like they said, we've got an all-star lineup, so we got to get to everybody else. Craig and Belkis, we'll see you again in a little bit.
All right, Josh, hang tight there. I mean, Josh is talking about the Heat. He's talking about the Dolphins. One team at a time.
Right.
One team at a time. Let's focus on the stars of today's show.
Let's make this all about the Panthers. And speaking of, they're getting themselves together to get ready to head out from over at the Iceplex in Holiday Park.
Nicole Ensalada is there for us live with what's happening out on your end. Nicole, I see the bus behind you, ready to roll.
Oh, and it's not just one bus, it's several. I'm going to step out of the way so you can actually get a glimpse of what's going on here. We've got, gosh, anywhere. I've been here in 11 buses, 13 buses. It's a little bit difficult for us to count because I haven't been able to do so because they've been lining up here for quite a long time now. This bus that you see in front of us here, it's empty at the moment, not going to be for very long. In fact, we understand some of the other buses are already starting to fill up with players, their families, also members of the Panthers organization. celebration. And then let's go ahead, Eddie. We'll go ahead and show you back to the left again like we were. You can see Fort Lauderdale Police Department's been out here for hours, making sure everyone's safe. And then you see this long list, this long line of vehicles here. Those cars all appear to be numbered, so we think they're all part of the parade too. It looks like we've got a lot more people than just players and their families taking part in all of this. The city commissions of Fort Lauderdale and Sunrise, Coral Springs, all also taking part because of their contributions to the team. We've got this young lady here who has been working hard all morning making sure everything is organized. So we think it's going to be really any minute before those players are on, we understand, one of the back buses, not the one right in front of us here. We understand, at least we'll just have to wait and see if that is true, but we understand that they will be on some of those buses further down. Some of them could already be on there. We saw a bunch of balloons. So it looks like they're just getting everything in place and ready to go. And hopefully they will be able to get an on-time start, got their police escort, and will be able to head east. Won't be hitting any traffic. So that is certainly the good news. But they're hoping to get underway here shortly, and we will be here. Belkis, Craig?
For once, no traffic on A1A in Fort Lauderdale on a beautiful Sunday morning.
Don't get used to it.
No, do not.
But for today, the rules are suspended because we've got to celebrate our champs. And we've got reporters all along what's going to be the parade route over the course of the next couple hours. And we want to check in over at, I think it's Beach Place right now.
Faith Graham is there for us live. Hi, Faith.
Hey, everyone. Yeah, we're here at Con Murphy's where everyone is having so much fun. There are tons of fans that have packed out here in this bar. Not only do we have a beautiful view of Fort Lauderdale Beach, but we have a great view of the parade route. This parade is set to start in less than an hour, and you can really just feel the energy. It is a sea of Panthers fans and Panthers gear. Everybody here crowding around, just waiting for that big moment for the parade to start. As I mentioned, there are a ton of fans here at the bar. You can see them all here now. How long have you guys been out here?
We've been out here since 9 o'clock. Who else can throw a better championship parade than the Panthers? Nobody else has this stuff. 2 great years. We're looking for a 3rd year next year. It's awesome.
And how do you feel to be out here for the 2nd year in a row?
I mean, we're so lucky. I mean, we have a great organization that can put us in this position. I mean, go Panthers.
And what's your plan today? You guys going to hang out here?
We're going to catch these guys, maybe walk down to the stage and see the presentation, but I mean, we're having a good time right now.
And they have the right idea. They are inside. As we keep telling everyone, it is going to be a very hot day today. If you do plan on coming out, stay hydrated. Keep in mind there will also be water bottle stations along the route because it is already getting hot out here. Again, we're going to take another look here at the parade route going down A1A. We are so close to the parade officially kicking off. I'll send it back to you guys.
Sounds good. Lots of people out there. Lots of heat. Drink water, wear sunscreen. Don't forget all the important stuff while you're out there.
I can't get over the estimate that Josh gave us, and I guess that's an official estimate from last year. And of course, the weather was lousy, and it's still a couple 100,000, but more than double that for this year. Yeah. So all the more reason take those precautions. You know, the loose clothing, the water, because it's going to be really, really crowded. In addition to being hot, but
not just the fans, but our own people need to take precautions. And I know that they're making a lot of friends out there just trying to stay hydrated and getting waters and sodas and whatever else they need to make it through this show, but have fun at the same time.
Donovan Campbell and some friends joining us now. D?
What's going on, guys? You know I'm a man of the people, and look at this here. These fans are absolutely going nuts for the Florida Panthers, who have now won back-to-back Stanley Cup titles. From young kids to a little bit older kids, they're having all the fun in the world because the Stanley Cup champs are the Florida Panthers once again. As I make it through the crowd, as you guys hear all this nonsense, I'm going to take it over to some kid. Well, not a kid, because he's grown now. He's actually going to try to take my job. He's leaving next week to go to Syracuse to be a sportscaster. Joey, now that the Panthers have won another Stanley Cup, I want to hear what you would do during a Stanley Cup parade if you had my job.
I mean, I'd be doing exactly what you're doing here right now. This energy's unmatched. The fans are crazy. Let's hear it, everybody. Let's go. Get up in here. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. The energy here in Fort Lauderdale is unmatched, and the vibes here are immaculate. You're doing a great job, as always.
As you can see, he definitely has the voice for it. So Craig and Belkis, myself, Josh, Mike, we got to watch out because young Joey here is trying to take our job. Regardless, it's really all about the Panthers. And look at this. Everywhere I go, in front of the Rock Bar now, the fans are loving it. It's an absolute vibe. You know me, I'm always meeting friends, and we love it. And guess what? It's time to shake it up a little bit. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Back to you guys. Let's go!
All right, Don, remember, you got a whole parade to get through, so slow your roll a little bit. We got a couple hours or more of coverage, so take it. Although he's got the future sportscaster going to Syracuse, maybe he can help out if Donovan
There you go.
needs the extra hand there. Thanks,
Oh, my.
Donovan.
He's really, like the crowd needs
Right.
any more help
Well,
to get more excited.
Like he says, he's the man of the people.
Yeah,
Donovan.
well, you know where there's always a crowd that's always excited and always, even sometimes there's like a Panther or two sometimes in the room at the Elbow Room. It's like they're home away from home almost.
And Michael Hudak is there with some of his friends as well this morning. Good morning, Michael.
Absolutely. These people are ready to elect the head coach of the Florida Panthers, Paul Maurice, as their president of South Florida. If there ever could be a thing, I would not elect these people officials of anything. This is one heck of a time here. Let's go, fellas. All righty, let's go. How we feeling? Florida Panthers Nation. This is one heck of a morning. They've been standing out here since about like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they would do it all over again. Elbow Room is where it's been at for the last few days, and it is where it will continue to be at for the next few hours, where the Florida Panthers are expected to make a quick pit stop here right by the Elbow Room, and it would be like the Beatles in the 1960s. It would be incredible. Time to hunt? Guess what? They did hunt. So we've got a lot more coverage going on. We are right underneath the flagpole here, right above A1A. So this is, we've got a lot of security here. We've got our version of the Stanley Cup standing on top of that truck. You know, it's funny, I could probably fit in that. Guys, I could probably also fit in like the normal Stanley Cup. I haven't been allowed to try something like that. But, you know, maybe one day, someday down the road I will. Maybe even today. We're live on A1A. Michael Hudak, 7 News.
And no antics out there, Michael. Don't hurt yourself.
The morning is young. The morning
That
is
is
young.
true. That is true.
You might be drinking something out of a sneaker
Oh,
later.
yeah. What was? Yeah.
I think that's the first
okay.
time I've ever seen that
Well,
on our broadcast. How about you?
It's going to be a morning of firsts, Belle.
Interesting.
So buckle up.
Very interesting.
Get ready.
Click, click.
Yeah. As I said, we've got folks all along the parade route, and I think we're closer now to the Elbow Room. And another one of our fine reporters who brings the story home.
The Elbow Room, which probably should be called standing room only
Elbow to
today.
elbow.
Yeah, elbow to elbow. Maricel Burgos, what you got? Hi.
You know, I'm across the street from the Elbow Room. And by the way, Craig, I did go back to the Panther store and get more items. I had to tell you, it's our little secret, but I wanted to show some fans here. Molly, Donna, Olga, right? Okay. My new friends along the parade route. It is Donna's birthday. Why did you want to celebrate your birthday here at the championship parade?
It's like the biggest gift ever. I've been a Panther fan for 30 years, and it's so unbelievable to be here on my birthday.
How did you feel last year? Because they were first-time champions last year, and as you know, and then now to do a repeat, win back-to-back. What does that feel like for you after being a fan for so many years?
It was even better than this year. It was like, I mean, to win it back-to-back is like unbelievable, but last year the parade wasn't on my birthday, but this year it is.
Did you attend last year?
Yes.
It was raining. I was out here.
It was pouring. We were drenched, but we stayed right here.
Did you get to meet any of the players last year? Or are you hoping this year?
To meet them, but we got to smack 5 with them, so a couple of them.
And what are you hoping to see today, or who are you hoping to see?
I want to see Bob and Reinhardt.
Me too. Oh, okay. Those are your favorite?
Bobby!
These ladies got out here at 6 in the morning. How did you prepare? Because you knew it was going to be hot. So what did you bring with you?
Everything with us, cooling towels, water, tea, everything frozen, fruit, lunch meat.
So after they pass the, by you, where are you headed next? Are you going to stay here, or are you going to go by the stage?
We probably won't go up that way. We're probably
We're
just,
going to the stage. They're probably going to celebrate her birthday, right? South Florida style. Thank you, ladies. We appreciate it. Nice meeting you. Enjoy the parade. I give handshakes. Back to back. So that's my favorite part about this whole experience is just the fans. Look at all of them here. They're all here. Some of them know each other. Other people are just meeting for the first time. But they love being out here. They don't mind that it's hot. I think everybody's taking their precautions. I have a fan too. Look at all these fans. They're just ready to see the Panthers come down this way and hopefully get a chance to spot one of their favorite players. I've got a couple of them. Brad Marchand, I had him sign my hat when he was at Dairy Queen the other day. I'm sure all these fans here want to catch a glimpse of their favorite Panthers. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Maricela Burgos, 7 News.
We might have to have a conversation with Maricela. I'm a little concerned for her. All this merch
She's got
shopping.
1 foot in stalker?
Well, a little bit. All this merch shopping, all the time she's spending with the players, I think she's going to have a problem once, hockey season's over. We're done for until next year, Maricela.
Like withdrawals?
I think she might have some problems.
Possibly. I think a lot of people on that parade route might have some problems.
We're here for you,
But it's a great
Maricela.
problem to have, so it's all good. Stick around. We're going to take a quick break, Panther family. We'll be right back with more on the Parade of Champions.
Shout to my Jameson family in the building. My Tito's family's in the building. Corona's in here. Come on.
ESPN.com. Thanks for being with us here this Sunday morning, a little bit past 11 o'clock. The Parade of Champions coverage underway here on 7 News. Looking at Fort Lauderdale Beach, where there's no traffic for obvious reasons, because in just a little while, we're going to see our champs make their way down A1A.
No traffic, but lots and lots of people. We heard from Josh Moser, some 500,000 people out there lining A1A, waiting to see their Stanley Cup champs for the second time around, and this year way better than last year because the weather seems to be fantastic.
When you hear those numbers, defy anybody to say this is not a hockey town or a hockey region.
Yeah.
I think we've proven, we've proven everybody wrong. I know you've got the toss here, but I need to bring this up because,
oh boy,
heaven forbid, Michael, you brought this last year.
Yep.
My miniature Stanley Cup thank you, Mike DePasquale. I still have it, kept it. Okay, now we can go to Mike because he's going to ask if I have it.
He's got some of his own out there.
I'm with Leo.
Oh, he can't hear us. Okay, go ahead, Mike.
And Eli. I got to hear you guys now. Thank you very much. I'm making all kinds of friends. So this is Leo with the cup, and Eli, his father. And Leo, you brought the cup with you, and you've got all the Stanley Cup champions on there, including
Panthers.
Let me show everybody the Panthers right there. Got to get a new sticker there for 2025. Eli, you said you guys came all the way down from Boca?
From Boca.
And you were telling me that you see the Panther players in Boca, don't you?
Yeah, Boca Ice. We have Barkov, A-Rod, Even Rodriguez, they come to us. They do skating with their kids. Beautiful environment.
You guys have been longtime Panther fans.
Oh, yeah.
How have you seen this Panther nation grow and the love affair with this team?
Amazing, unreal, from the bottom to the top.
All right, so this is the thing here. They are passing around the cup. So, Leo, give it to Joey over here. Joey, raise the cup. Raise the cup. And you were saying to me you've been a longtime Panther fan. How long?
12 years.
You're 12 years old.
Yeah.
I've got ties older than you, but you really love the Panthers, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you guys looking forward to the parade today, and why?
I'm just happy to see all the players, and yeah, looking forward to it.
You know, we're at the tail end of where the parade is going to end, and over my right shoulder, about 200 yards away, that's where the stage is set up, and we'll hear from the Panthers, we'll hear from head coach Paul Maurice, who said this year his speech will be PG rated. Last year he threw some F-bombs in there, but he says that it's going to be PG rated so all the kids can hear it this year. All right, real quick, they're throwing rats onto the street, and I've got my little Stanley Cup here, so come on with me, Andrew. I raise the cup. Okay, raise the cup. 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 Okay, raise the cup. Kiss the cup. Kiss the cup. Kiss the cup. Kiss the cup. By the way, just so you guys know, I have several of these. I was handing them out during the parade route last year, so I've got some more in store for you. This is a wonderful crowd, and these are passionate, diehard Panther fans. They're coming from all over. The players soon will be coming down the street. Back to you guys.
All right, Michael, yes, we know you were the bearer of gifts.
Hold on a minute.
Thank you.
I have a complaint, though.
Yeah?
This is what he brought you?
Well, listen.
There's a bigger one available.
Listen.
We could have had the medium-sized cup out here.
We'll shoot for a bigger one for next year.
I have a complaint, Mike. Bigger cup.
We'll shoot for a bigger one next year. I like my little cup just fine the way it is.
Maybe each year we win, we'll
like
get
that.
bigger and bigger props.
We'll
How
add
about that?
We'll
Our prop budget will expand.
Prop budget. Speaking of the cup, we know it's been on the move, and we've had a sighting this morning.
We have. Nicole Ensalada is at Holiday Park. She's at the Iceplex, where the parade is going to start. The buses are there, and you've got some video or news to share with us, Nicole. What do you got?
We do. So the buses are right behind me. They stretch around the corner, around the Iceplex. Let's go ahead and show you the video because we think it was shot. We around on the other side where we believe the players, if rumor has it that they're already on the buses, you could see one of the players there, Verhaeghe, with the Lord Stanley Cup, bringing it, because you know it seems like, boy, since they won, that cup goes everywhere, doesn't it? It's been in almost every corner of South Florida, it seems. And of course, we knew it would be here today. We hadn't had a sighting until now. We also understand there may be a couple of wayward fans back there that may have been lucky enough to get a sighting of some of the players and maybe even a shirt or two. Those are just some of the reports we're hearing. Even though you know, some of the Panthers organization folks were hoping that fans would not come here, they would go to the beach. I'm going to step out of the way for a second to show you that this is what we're told. This bus right in front of us, we understand those will be the managers and the heads of the Panthers organization, the GM, all those folks. They're not up there yet, but you can see the other buses now. They're starting to load up, and some of the other. In fact, Eddie, I'm going to move over behind you, and you can move over to your left a little bit. You can see all of these marked vehicles. These are all Panthers organization supporters, employees, folks. They're already starting to move. So I think we are getting super, super close. I'm hearing some cheering. So as soon as these buses start moving, we will bring that to you. But it looks like this parade may be getting underway very, very shortly. So we'll be here for it. Craig, Belkis.
All right, Nicole. Sounds good. Sounds fun. Can't wait.
We're going to pay some bills, take a quick break. Don't go away. Parade of Champions coverage continues right after this.
Hey, Chris, can you talk to me on the Pro Channel, Chris? Hello.
chip in his brain that allows him to do it. Ralph Rayburn's in on a Sunday morning, bringing us pictures from Skyforce. Hey there, Ralph.
Yeah, we're working on it. A sea of umbrellas on Seabreeze Boulevard, right off of A1A here. Take a look at all these people. I submit to you that these are, I'm going to mix a metaphor here. This is hockey fans and hockey, especially Panther fans. This is not their first rodeo. They've been here before. They've done this before. They know what to expect. Those are the folks right in front of the main stage there off of Seabreeze. We're going to swing the camera over here to A1A to show you probably 10 or 12 deep on both sides of A1A, all along here. Just thousands and thousands of people. Fort Lauderdale Fire Department has got one of their big aerial units there with an American flag. They're perfect for today. Our mantra up here has been no rain, no rain, no rain, no rain. We're going to stick to that for a while, although there are rain clouds around us right now. We've also been monitoring a police scanner this morning, something we don't usually do on a Sunday morning, and we can tell you that the Fort Lauderdale police have indicated that they will be departing. The Panthers in the buses will be departing from that area over there where they're gathering at 11:45. That's our story in Skyforce HD. I'm Ralph Rayburn reporting live.
All right, Ralph, thank you. We'll check back.
Buses on the move here. Nicole and Salata, we're going to go to you. What's up? Are we moving? Is it starting?
We've got buses moving. We've got flatbeds moving. A lot of folks starting to head down toward the beach. We've got families, we've got players, we've got members of the Panthers organization, and boy, they are trying to stick to a schedule because they are moving pretty quickly. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get a question for anybody because they're moving fast. How you doing? How you feel? All right, there's a start. We'll keep trying. So here we go. And we've got a whole, let's see, 1, 2, 3 flatbeds of folks. Okay, now we're in a holding pattern. Over on our other side here that is to the left of the shot you're seeing, but we're not going to move at the moment. And those are loaded with folks too. So this is a big convoy. This is a big convoy. We're not just talking about the roster. We are talking about a lot of members of this organization, supporters, players, employees, as we were talking about before, members of the community who've been invited to take part in all of this. So Belkys and Craig, if you see somebody you recognize that maybe I'm not seeing, please let me know, because we're trying to see if we can get anybody to slow down. But I got to tell you, they're on the move. I don't think they're going to slow down much for us, but we will certainly try.
If anybody will collar somebody for an interview when she recognizes it's going to be Nicole and Salata. And you answered my question, Nicole, about all these buses. Who gets to be on them? And it's not just the team, it's families, it's executive staff, it's staffers, it's you know some invited fans. So they're going to get a special treat today as they get to be in the parade.
All right. I think I heard you talk to somebody, Nicole. You saw somebody? But we got a shout out. I did hear
trying that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we got one of those for sure. Now those were the big double-decker buses, and now you've got these other the flatbeds. Lots of folks who are taking part in this. We saw folks arriving all day, and they're just from all different parts of the Panthers organization, and supporters and vendors and community members and community leaders and family members. We did have some fans that we spoke to out here who decided, even though the Panthers didn't really want fans coming out here, they decided they were going to do it anyway. And they really seem to they are getting their money's worth. They are definitely getting a shot. Let's see if we can get anybody to talk to us over here. We're going to try. Let's see. You know what, though? I'm a little bit disappointed that so far on the trucks, on the vehicles, we have not seen the cup. So maybe they're holding that until they get to the beach. How you doing?
Nicole, we're going to hang on your pictures because Jackson Dill just told us he saw Kachuk and the cup. So obviously you and I.
He's got younger eyes than we do.
You need to check our prescription on our.
Yeah, we just moved the monitor a little closer so we can see what's up. But yeah, definitely, it looks like we're going to get this parade started on time. It's supposed to roll down A1A at noon, and it looks like that's going to happen.
Wait. Oh no, that's a fake cup. That was a small cup.
There's so many cups.
Right. With the imposter cups, stop. With the imposter, the big cup, the little cup, the fake cup.
The Mike DePasquale cups, our cup. There's too many cups to keep track of.
I got excited for a second there.
What do you got, Nicole? You seen anybody on these big trucks?
I think at this point, we've got one last one. Let's see. We've got one last flatbed that's heading our way. Trying to see if anybody that I recognize from my vantage point. Oh, they've stopped. So we'll see. I don't know. Everybody is in such a party mode. It's a sea of red at this point. So, all right, making the big turn. We got a couple fans decided to show up down here. Now, I don't see any players. I think this is just supporters and folks with the Panthers organization. We've seen, boy, so many people out here today. And, you know, we were talking a lot about the heat in the last couple of days, too. And I'll just say this real quick because I know that now they're on the move. But we have already seen one person who looked like they were having a heat-related problem. So if you were somebody who's maybe watching this online and you're down there, make sure you're careful because already parade hadn't even started and we saw one person who looked like they were struggling a little bit. So, but so far so good. Now everybody's getting ready. The parade's heading east. Belkis, Craig?
That is some good advice. Thanks for that, Nicole. I think this is like a concert. You've got your opening act on the buses that roll out first, and then the star, the concert person, which would in this case would be the actual players themselves, they roll out last.
And I think I reported a couple days ago, the medical tent that they have set up is kind of across from Elbow Room, so hopefully people won't need that. But
they're ready.
Jackson said right now it feels like it's 97 outside, so hydration is a good idea.
Definitely. Stick around. We're going to take a quick break, and our Parade of Champions coverage will continue after this. Welcome back. Our Parade of Champions coverage continues here during this special edition of 7 News. We're happy to be here because we've got happy news to share with you. The parade about to start. It's already on the move, some of the buses, and our network of reporters are out there ready to bring you every single step along the way.
And our main guy, and I hope you have your running shoes on because if history is our guide, last year you ran alongside the parade route to bring us all those great interviews. So, Josh, it's about go time for you, just about.
Yeah, shoes are tied. We're ready to go. I think the fans are ready to go. They've been here since about 5 a.m. We're just going to show you the scene. This is everybody lined up. We're at the north end. This is Rio Mar Boulevard and A1A. This is the beginning of the parade route. Like Craig mentioned, we had some lightning last year, so the buses were able to stop. But I love that we've got kids, we've got families, and it's really about community. That's really what today is. The best thing about sports is it's the one entity that can bring an entire city together. And here we are with 3 consecutive Stanley Cup Finals appearances, 2 cup wins, and we want to show you the bagpipers. They're going to be the ones that are going to start us off. So we have the bagpipers practicing. That's the official kickoff to the parade here on Riomar Boulevard in A1A. Again, we're expecting close to 500,000 people. We had 200,000 people last year. But you love the back-to-back. So nice. We're going to do this twice. And hopefully if they re-sign a couple key pieces, we could go for that three-peat. Remember, Pat Riley owns the copyright to that term. But we're going to have a great day today. Again, the team buses are on their way. Craig and Belkis, we appreciate you holding it down in the studio. But honestly, I wish you were out here with us.
You guys are doing all the heavy lifting out there in the heat, but you're having a good time, so that's what matters.
And who knew Coach Riles has the copyright to that?
Right?
You need to get on Chow Chow and get that written up. Come on now.
Now you just gave it away. Somebody's already on the internet.
Yeah, we're going to get in a break. Don't go away.
Welcome back. Our Parade of Champions coverage continues here. You look at a live picture. This is A1A, the parade route. Buses already on the move. Parade is scheduled to start at noon. A lot of people out there. No rain this year, but a lot of heat, and got to be really careful out there because it is a scorcher.
Couldn't ask for a better day, but it is hot out there. Meteorologist Jackson Dill is in with the parade forecast and what else we should be anticipating. Jay?
A whole mix of everything. We got the sunshine. You may have noticed those palm fronds blowing with the breeze. So there's a nice onshore breeze, which has been the saving grace. It's not that sticky, stagnant, stifling heat. And maybe you are hoping for a passing shower. So far this morning, it's been great with dry conditions besides a stray little late rain shower that passed through earlier this morning. But this is a close look at our radar pictures, not showing anything. All the activity has been off to the north and especially down toward the south across the county line. With that said, though, there's still some areas of showers and some thunderstorms lurking offshore, although they continue to gradually decrease in intensity and gradually fizzle. So there will still be that potential for maybe seeing a stray passing shower, but overall it's looking pretty good besides that passing shower chance. Farther south, though, Pembroke Pines, Hollywood's been seeing some downpours, some thunderstorms. Northern parts of Miami-Dade also seeing some of those passing showers. Otherwise, the sun's down shining besides those patchy clouds associated with the rain. So that's allowing for those very warm temperatures. How warm are those temperatures? Right now in Fort Lauderdale, 87 degrees. The humidity making it feel 10 degrees warmer, so that heat index on Fort Lauderdale Beach currently up to 97. And at least we had that breeze, as I mentioned, coming off from the Atlantic with that sustained wind right around 16. We'll be looking at gusts later today. up to around 25. Here's what our forecast model shows, still with that potential for some lingering stray showers working on shore. But I think most of the activity will remain off to the west. If anything, though, a stray isolated shower could still work on shore. So overall, looking good for the parade for the most part with these steamy conditions. Elsewhere across South Florida, it's up to 88 degrees in Pompano Beach, Homestead at 88, and again 86 in Miami, 87 degrees in Fort Lauderdale with those heat indices approaching 100. Lucas and Craig, back to you.
All right, Jackson, thank you much. Like we said, it's going to be toasty out there, so be prepared for the heat.
Got to be careful out there. Lots of people out there, lots of people ready to see the parade roll on by. Donovan Campbell is along the route. He's on A1A. And you're having way too much fun out there, Donovan.
I love this stuff. Think about it. It's a parade of champions you guys have been mentioning all day, which means there are a parade of fans waiting for the two-time Stanley Cup champions to start making their way down A1A, where it is an absolute zoo. Right now, it's very calm, but trust me, it is about to be nuts. It is going to be bananas here today on A1A, where we are hanging out on the corner of Poinsettia and State Run A1A. And that's right, check it out. I'm back where it all started, the Drunken Taco, where people are drinking and vibing and eating a whole lot of tacos. But I think there's a lot more drinking going on than eating. This guy was nice enough to make sure my photographer, Orlando, got himself a water. So just talk about how excited you are about the Panthers being back-to-back champs once again.
I am so excited. First, I saw the goal, you know, the Knights. I went through that. Now, back-to-back with the Oilers, I am super excited to watch the Panthers come through the parade.
And who are you most excited to see on this parade route?
I mean, there's too many players to name. You got Bennett, you got the goalie, I mean, Sachuk, all of them. I mean, I want to see all of them. So.
All right, well, you see, it's actually subdued right now. I'm kind of shocked, and that's not what I like. I like the energy. I want to know how fired up all you guys are, because this is what I'm about. I'm about the energy by these Panther fans. When you with back-to-back champions, you have to have a lot of energy. We got to be turned up, and the fans are definitely turned up. I don't know if you noticed, but I switched out my sunglasses. I had on white, and now I have on red, thanks to this lady right here. She hooked up with the nice red sunglasses, and now I'm digging the vibe. But one thing I didn't show you guys, I got on my Panther kicks. Check that out. My Panther dunks. The full ensemble for the back-to-back champs. We are live and having so much fun. Belkis and Craig, I'm not going to lie. I miss you guys. I wish you guys were here with me. Because when it's all over,
Well, save us a spot.
For real.
Yeah.
For real, we wish we were there with you. Leave it to Donovan to match, coordinate,
Always.
bring extra sunglasses to do a costume change. He is the style maven around here.
I don't know whether he or his wife get the credit for it, but whatever they're doing, it works.
DC is stylish.
Yes, he is.
On his
Yes,
own.
he is. And we wish we were, yeah, you can't beat the energy. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the community comes together to celebrate, and what an occasion it is. I mean,
Everybody's
you
having
feel
a
it through the screen, don't you?
Don't you? And that little spot right there, shady, yeah. That's where I'd like to be. If I were out there, I'd need some shade.
When we head out there. Do we want to?
We're going to a break.
We are taking a break. Okay, so don't go away. We've got a lot more, and the parade's going to start fairly soon. So look at these live pictures as the crowds gather by the stage. Stay tuned.
Here for the same thing, to celebrate the Panthers' victory, the Panthers regaining the title of Stanley Cup champions yet again. We're all here for it. All of us in here, out there, at home, all over.
So here's the stitch. The buses have been on the move, which says that the players are being moved closer to the start of the parade route so we can roll them down A1A and get this thing going. So that's coming up fairly soon.
Faith Graham is along the parade route. She's over at Beach Place and has a little info for us. Hi, Faith.
Hey, everyone. Yeah, we're here at Con Murphy's where there is a lot of fun happening here. Fans have been packed on the bar. We are right along A1A, and as we heard, those buses are on the move. So very soon, we hope to get a glimpse of them. Not only do we have a great view of the parade route, but we have a ton of fans here that are so excited.
Hey, what's up? A lot of people saying Edmonton is diarrhea. We are here today at the parade. And yes, last year it rained, and this year we reign again. Reigning champs, Panthers, #1. Let's go!
A lot of excitement. How do you guys feel to be out here for the second year in a row?
Second year in a row, back-to-back champions. That's so rare to see in any sport. And back-to-back champions, we love the Panthers. Panthers, thank you for what you've given us. Thank you. We love you.
And how do you guys plan on celebrating today?
Oh my God, we're celebrating, we're dancing, we're drinking, we're watching the parade. It's a Miami, Florida celebration. We love it.
And they are just a few of the fans that are packing out the bar here. If you turn around, you can see it is just a sea of red here. All of these Panthers fans are so excited to be here to celebrate the parade, which, as we know, is just getting started. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Faith Graham with a few of her brand new. I like Faith's style. She got there, she scattered it out. She's like, put me on the second floor.
Covered.
I've got water, beverages, whatnot. I still got a great view, got great energy, all good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Faith.
Let's head out to Josh because he's got buses in his line of sight, Josh.
Line of sight is correct. We've got our amazing photographer, Brad Freakin, on the lens, showing you a look at the bus. So we've got about 2 blocks to go. We've got a little bit of police in front with the escort, but we're seeing towels being thrown off of the bus right now. We've got a couple horses in front of the bus, so they are moving closer. Again, we are at the north end of the parade route. We're on Riomar and A1A, and so far the number that I've been told is at least 300,000 people are already down here. So a big improvement from last year already, but man, South Florida just loves to party, and especially when we get a beautiful day like this. We're almost making up for last year with all that rain, but we are expecting a fun few hours here in Fort Lauderdale Beach. The players were instructed not to throw the cup back into the ocean. That was the one rule that they were given. So we remember last year with Chucky going into the ocean with the cup. The Chuck has not made it back into the ocean, but we're just kind of hanging out with the fans right now. Got a couple people here ready to see the cup. You guys ready? So this is pretty much the scene. We've got kids, we've got family, we've got the bullhorns, and we're just kind of hanging out. Let's see if we can get ready for the bus. We're going to see if we can bring you on. So Brad, come with me. We're going to walk. We're going to walk right to the bus right here. So we're taking a live look at the bus. So we've got the players on the front. We've got family members on the front. And this is your live look. Welcome to the Parade of Champions live right here on Channel 7. We're starting to get a little bit here. So here we go. We've got the double-decker buses. And we've got Vinny Viola, that is the team owner right here in the front. You got to start with the team owner. So love that Vinny's leading the crew. Little owner's bus. The Stanley Cup is on the last bus. So we've got bus one. We've got about, looks like, at least 10 buses. But love the job that Vinny Viola's been able to do with this team. You talk about completely building a new practice facility, allowing Bill Zito to spend above the salary cap. Again, we're talking about a dynasty potentially here in South Florida as we start now to get some Let's Go Panthers chance shots. So here we go, everybody. The parade is here. Vinny Viola kicking things off. And again, what a turnout. South Florida is certainly a hockey city, a hockey county now. Forget that it's warm weather. We are back-to-back champs, and everybody's loving it. So here's the look at the bus. We're going to get some We Are the Champions from Queen. Love that right here. And the players are in the back. Again, we've had fans out here since about 6 a.m. Everybody just wanting to get a look at the players, and you love the rat necklaces. You love the generations of people that are enjoying this, from grandparents down to their kids. But we've got fans singing as we're throwing out T-shirts. See if we can hop on one of these buses with the players. That's going to be the next step here as they get a little bit closer. So we're going to see if we can interview a fan live. Brad, let's see if we can get somebody live. Who wants to talk? Let's go right here. I love this rat necklace. Talk to me about this necklace. Where'd you get this?
I made it.
How did it all come together?
I got the rat from one of the games, spray painted. Temu special train. Here we go.
Why is it so important that you're here today?
Because I missed last year, so I'm really happy to be here this year.
Who are you most excited to see?
I'm just happy to see everyone. I'm happy to be with the whole team today.
Did the Panthers make you a hockey fan? How did this start for you?
I feel like I got to start watching hockey because it's so hot out, and inside the arena is really cold. It's a nice break.
And now you're braving the sun.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see if we can take a walk, Brad, and see if we can get down to the players. We're going to come on down here, everybody, so follow us. We've got Vinny on the front. See if we can got it here. As we've got the fans. Say hi to the fans. Say hi to everybody. Wave, everybody. We've got the kids. Look at all the kids here, and this is really the best part. The generations of new fans as we begin the parade route right here. Let's see if we can find some players and some family members. We got the fans. Hello. Say hello. And we're still live here on Channel 7. We appreciate you guys. Players are in the back. We've got the dance team. Let's see if we can find some of the players as we got a little bit of a hold-up area. Everybody's ready? So apologies if you're looking at the back of my head right now. But this is the crew right here. We're trying to find some players. Where are the guys? They're, of course, in the back. See if we can, you want to be on TV? All right. What's your name?
Josh.
Why are you here?
I love the Panthers, baby. Been a fan since day one.
What time did you start partying this morning?
Oh, this morning we've been up early. We're ready to go.
What was the favorite part of the Stanley Cup for you this year versus last year?
Oh, man. I was happy for Rhino to get 4 goals. That was awesome, man. Yes, sir.
Were you a hockey fan before the Panthers started going on this run?
Oh, absolutely, man. Yes, sir.
How do you classify South Florida as a hockey town now?
It's incredible. We were never good for so long, but I'm so happy for Barkov. He's been with the franchise for so long. The organization's putting money into it. It's really cool to see. So it's an awesome time to be a Panthers fan.
There you have it right there. So you've got the fans actually knowledgeable, knowing what's going on. We love talking a little bit of puck. We can talk 2-line passes. We can talk penalty box. But really, this is all about the party right now. Because we've got the kids, we've got the family, and this is really what it's all about. And it's the best part is we get to share it with everybody. Let's see if we can go find some players. We've got a couple of the executives on the first buses. But we're just going to walk in front of everybody because why not? So we've got Aaron Ekblad right here. So we got Ek off the back. So we're pretty tame right now. But we've got Aaron Ekblad with the backwards hat right here, and then we've got Jonah Gadjevich on the front bus with his 2 little twins. If you can see that right there, Brad. I don't know, are we still live on this, rocking this? So yeah, we've got Ek right here. This is the crew. We've got Sam Bennett hiding. There's your Conn Smythe winner right here, everybody. There's Sam Bennett, everybody. MVP. So we're getting MVP chance for Sam Bennett. As he's got the Stanley Cup necklace on. You got to love the champagne that he's holding. He's got his buddy with the Miller Lite. And really, this party has not stopped since they won the Cup. I feel like it's maybe been like 4 months. I don't know how these guys' livers are still functioning at this point. We're getting some beads. We're having some fun. We took a little waterfalls, but this is really what it's all about. So we got some rats going off here, but we're really going to have a good time tonight. Let's see if we're going to get these people the beads. And yeah, so we got a rat on the ground. I'm going to pick this up real fast. So yeah, we're going to see if we can pick this up. And this is pretty much the scene. We're kind of hanging out right now. And hopefully this should be a really, really good night. We're going to see if we can sneak off to a couple of the players inside. But let's see if we can grab a fan right now. All right, man. I love the mustache, so we're going to talk to you.
Thank you, brother.
Sam Bennett right here, the Conn Smythe winner. Why is it so important that you're here to see them live today?
I'm here to see them live because, I mean, hometown represent. I mean, they're out here doing great things. We love the Panthers. They're doing great things out here.
Watching them on TV win the Stanley Cup, not once, but twice, what did that do for you and your friend group and it mean to you guys?
It was crazy. We were at my buddy's house. We were watching it every night. Like, since they shoot a goal, we'd all jump up. We go out there shotgun beers, and it was just a good time. It really bring the community together, and it was sick.
Who are you most excited to see today?
Honestly, Chucky, come on. I mean, the whole team rallies behind him. I mean, Benny's awesome. And honestly, if Bob was out here and I got to see Bob, that would be pretty sick.
All right, well, Bob is on the bus. Chucky's on the bus. He's on one of the last ones with a cigar. Are you a cigar guy?
No cigar for me. Bro.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens tonight. We'll see if the beer gets flowing. It seems pretty low-key right now. But that is your live look at Aaron Ekblad. We appreciate you so much. Remember, Aaron Ekblad was drafted by the Panthers. He is now an impending free agent. The belief is that he's priced himself out of a new deal to come back, but the hope is that he can come back on a discount. Remember, they took him #1 overall more than 10 years ago. But really, the core returns for this team as we are starting to get these buses hopefully moving here soon, because the fans are getting a little anxious. I want to just show off this little rat. I love this that they're throwing these off. We got to see if we can find Scott Mellenby a little bit later. But yeah, this is kind of the scene. It's nice. It's low-key. I think, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish, especially the way this team finishes in the third period and in overtime and, of course, in the postseason. So we're going to see if we can get a couple players, too. But Craig and Belkis, I'm going to toss it back inside to you, if we're even still live at this point. But we're going to have ourselves a great day. It's a beautiful day to be a Panthers fan.
We're already having a great day.
We'll just quickly point out, it is 12 o'clock noon, straight up. So this is the official start time for the parade. The buses are all lined up, so let's see if they start to roll fairly soon. But now we're in parade time, so hopefully that gets underway. And as you saw, Josh is right there, and we're going to run alongside those buses and get those interviews as we move along. And look at the crowd here. I mean, they're already
they're ready to roll. You know, one of the fans that's with Faith Graham said it best. The weather's great today. Last year it rained, but this year it rained again. They're reigning champs, which I like the way he did that play on words.
Very clever.
Faith Graham. That was very clever, and it's so true. Hundreds of thousands of people, no actual estimates, but as many as possibly 500,000 people have turned out there as we look at another live picture of the Parade of Champions here. It looks like, wait, this is it. This is it. This is the bus with the actual Stanley Cup on it. This is the last bus. There's several, and all of the Panther players are on the very last bus. We have a bad monitor. I can't tell. Is that Brad Marchand, the Rat King? Is it Chucky? Is it Sam Bennett? It's hard for me to tell who it is. Who was it? That was Kochuk. That was him. All right. And so I can't see. These monitors are so small. My eyes are so bad. Craig and I both need to check our prescription. So anyway, it looks like we're on the move here, and the fans could not be more excited. Some of them lined up along A1A. Some of them are lined up on the street. Some of them have taken tables at bars and restaurants. Here we go. This is it. These are the champs.
I laugh when I look at these pictures of the cup because of the last several days, we've seen them drink champagne out of it. We've seen them eat pasta out of it. We've seen them
pour beer out of it.
The cup might need a little bit of a cleanse by the time they get
One of the fans said it best, that this is what's so great about the Stanley Cup. Everyone touches it. They do stuff with it. They put, like the Vince Lombardi trophy, you can't touch it. Like it's so, some of these other trophies are so revered, and, you just untouchable, can't go near them. This thing is like, pass it around, kiss it, put pasta in it, put Jell-O in it, throw beer out of it, whatever it is, which is, it's kind of really accessible, and it's really nice.
Certainly one of the better travel trophies that you'll find out there. If not in some case, it's out with the people, with the fans. Look at this picture. This throws me back. This reminds me of an MTV beach party like 1995.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Look at the size of the crowd.
Yeah, and you said it best. A couple of weeks ago, it was the Tortuga Music Festival. The Fort Lauderdale took it down, broke down all the stuff. Then the Panthers win, and here we are again. Got to set up the bleachers again, set up all the bathrooms and everything else for all the people that want to be there. But I'm sure the city's happy to do it, to just have this great community event.
They know the drill. And now you can see all the buses in formation there on A1A, so they're not rolling just yet, but give or take in a few minutes. But they're ready to go. And now we're told, just as I say it, they must have heard me, the buses are...
They're watching Channel 7. They're watching Channel 7. It's about a 1 mile long parade route.
We are.
And after that, there's a rally that's set to begin at 1:30, and that's when the players will take the stage. We'll hear from them. We'll see the cup. They'll make their comments, etc.
So, Josh, we're moving, you said?
Yeah, we just started moving. We have the first 3 buses. We've got Aaron Ekblad that you're looking at right here. Hopefully he can come back next year. We've got Jonah Gadjevich, Thomas Nusik on the front of this next bus. That is bus number 5. Unfortunately, we're just going to see if we can hop on one of these buses for you. But we've also got a bunch of support staff, and we're drinking out of the cup way in the back. So we're going to just go for a walk. Come on, Brad, let's go for a walk. So come on, we're taking you guys a little behind the scenes here, seeing if we can show you what's exactly happening. We are well north of Riomar Boulevard, but we've got a couple players. We got the kid with the cup right here. So we've got family members. We've got pretty much everybody just kind of excited to get this thing started. More so the fans just really want to get a chance to see the players, and everything, of course, coming and culminating at the stage at the end. And this is really the start. So we want to get you to the end, but let's see if we can find a couple players. Looks like we've got Gus Forsling up here. We got a couple guys right here. Got a couple, see if we can try to grab somebody. Congratulations, boys. So we've got the crew up here. They're ready to go. Everybody from Evan Rodriguez in the back. And we're moving. We've got cigars. We've got beer. We've got kids. We appreciate you. We got the Channel 7 chants. That's a new one. We appreciate that. So we've got a little bit of Panther love. We love seeing the cigars. We love seeing the beer. We've got some beads going on, little Mardi Gras vibes. And obviously it'd be a great experience to be on the bus throwing everything to the fans. So it looks like, guys, we've got closer to like 15 buses. So we've got a ton of people. We've got a plate being thrown out here. So we're good. We've got people offering food on the buses, but, you know, really what we're seeing is the families enjoy this. We're seeing the fans enjoy this. And the best part is people are throwing stuff off of the buses to the fans. And this is pretty much the scene. We're going to see if we can get a couple of the players. We've got Bill Zito and his daughters. So here's our general manager right here in the shades and the white shirt. He's got twin girls, the girl with the fan around her neck. Bill Zito, of course, is the architect of this team. What a job he's done in bringing players from other teams that fit perfectly in this system. We've talked so much about Brad Marchand and what he's done for this team, possibly the best midseason acquisition of all time. And Bill is just the man behind everything. He said that he would spend to the limit to try to keep everybody here. We've got the unofficial Zamboni. That's pretty cool as well. So we've got Stanley C. Panther. We've got Victory the Rat out here. And we're just getting started with our coverage tonight. And this afternoon, we're going to take you all the way through Lexus Sports Extra. But it's so great to see these people in person. I still don't know how their livers are functioning right now. And we've got some fun here. Let's see if we can throw some. See if we can get this going here. We've got Bill. See if we can get up, Bill. We would love to. All right, we're going to come on a bus. Come with us. So stand by, everybody. We just got invited by Bill Zito to come on the bus. Come on in, Brad. All right, hopefully we are still alive. Thank you very much. Coming on the bus. Hey, Bill. All right, so if you guys are still with me, how are we?
This party,
let's enjoy.
This party would be much better if we were all sitting on city furniture sofas right now.
Yes. You got a plug for the advertisement, but Bill, we're live.
Oh, we're
officially. So no cursing, even though. But the city, just the way that they've responded to what you and your staff has built, to see this all come to fruition. Describe the emotion behind it.
Honestly, it reminds me of sort of the community that is our team and the way you've been around them. You see how they treat each other. But it's that way with the fans, too. Everything is fun. Everything is nice. Everything is, I guess, appreciative of each other. So I know the players are so excited about today. And it's sincere. It's great. We see so many fans out here having a great time, and it's kind of what the Panthers are all about. Like, you go to our game, you have a blast, right?
Oh, the best atmosphere, I think, in hockey, and really...
Well, it's just fun. It's hard work. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of dedication. Obviously, they're enormously talented, but the root of it all is kindness and fun. And we get that from the fans, and It's quite nice.
We've got to ask you about a potential three-peat because that's what everybody wants to know. How important is it to keep the team together with these key free agents?
We want to keep everybody together. If we can't, it's okay. Like people, you know, you've moved up in your career, right? You wherever you are, and people get paid, and there's a salary cap. But we're going to try. You know, you can't say, "Oh, we're going to three-peat," right? But certainly, every day we go to work, it's to win. That's it. That's all we care about is winning. And so when we start from there, actually fun becomes a part of winning, right? And that's what we think fuels it. But we're going to try.
When you traded for Matthew Tkachuk, when did you realize that that was the missing piece to really turn this franchise around?
I know that you want a dramatic answer, but I watched Matthew Tkachuk since he was like 14 years old, so you kind of knew. So you all along, and our scouts are so good. We're trying to put a puzzle together, right? And so you have a paper jigsaw puzzle, and someone gives you a piece that's gold, doesn't fit. You need the right paper piece to fit into your jigsaw puzzle. So that's what we're trying to do, and that's kind of how we approach it.
Yeah, you've done such a great job with it, but really today's about fun. Who do you have here with you? And
got my son Biggie.
Yep.
What's up?
How we doing?
Evan, the boat captain.
The boat captain. We got
Nothing much.
baseball superstar over here.
All right.
What's up?
What? How is this experience for you guys? Just what is this like to throw beats to everybody and to kind of see what Dad does?
It's the best experience in the world.
It's the greatest thing ever. Especially because we're at the beach.
There you go. I mean, how do you feel about a hockey town just with all the beach? I mean, you've been to all of the cold weather cities. You know about this. Did you really feel that the community would embrace you as much as they have?
I don't think anybody could have appreciated. You could certainly appreciate being embraced by the community if you win in Florida. But I don't think you can appreciate the sincerity and the actual true fun. Like, I don't know if you guys got it. Brad Marchand got off the bus. He's walking up and down, high-fiving. And that was real, that was sincere, that was raw. I just feel like every time we go, the fans are kind. They're fun. It's just a wonderful, even when, you know, we lose games. I've never had anyone after a game, you guys, you know, none of that, ever. It's really a wonderful relationship, and we feed off their support. Our arena is so loud. It's so great when those games start. When we're on the road, we're in Edmonton, the players are like, wait till we get home. Oh, no. It's really fun.
Well, we appreciate the time. We appreciate you inviting us on the bus. And we're so proud of what you guys have built, and enjoy the family right here. What do you want to say to the fans about how great he is?
Oh, he's the best dad ever.
There you go.
Very nice.
See? It's all about the family and the kids, the raise and the allowance. So, Greg Belkis, back to you. We're going to enjoy the parade. Hope you will too right here on Channel 7.
That was really, really sweet.
That's awesome.
You got on the bus, Josh.
Yeah,
Good
fantastic.
for you. Way to go. Nice.
And I love we got to hear from Bill Zito's kids. I mean, the way they've designed this, and you can't help but notice, certainly last year, this year, and not that we've had any practice with the Dolphins parade recently or what have you, but when you watch the Philly Eagles and they had their moment, whatever, but this event here is so family oriented. They have their kids, they have their parents, they have, I mean, everybody comes together to be a part of the celebration, which I think invites all of us to want to be there with our families and make it one big community.
It's fantastic. And we got a little insight from Bill Zito,
Yes.
there, the GM, about trying to keep the team together, trying to go for that three-peat. But, you know, like he said, if somebody wants to move on, no hard feelings, we're going to make it a three-peat. We're going to try for it no matter what. We'll see what happens.
The art of contract negotiation, but the hope is there. The desire seems to be there to keep this ensemble together. We've heard so much about the importance of the culture. Paul Maurice talked about, you know, these guys, the veterans and the new guys, and they gel like a unit. The culture in that locker room, it's special, and it's winning. So they want to keep it together if they can do that. So let's hope
the
so.
locker room and where they play inside the arena, it's a vibe, as they say, and it is certainly working. Ralph Rayburn, I think you're in 7 Skyforce with a look overhead of what you're seeing, and
it's a vibe and it's a view.
It is.
Yeah, you would be correct. We are here, and we're happy to be here. We're happy to be giving our viewers some good news. It's once in a while we get to do that, and I think everybody kind of relishes the idea of doing it. Working on a Sunday for some of us is a different thing, but we're happy to do it on an occasion like this, where the community comes out to celebrate in mass. And as you see the Stanley Cup there, we've been following these guys in and out of buildings now that we've seen that happen. They're at the tail end of the motorcade here. We're going to bring the camera back out here and show you the stretch of A1A that they're occupying right now, and they are waiting. One of the buses preemptively jumped onto the roadway here on the east side of A1A, on the east side of the street right there, and they're waiting now just to make sure that everybody's secure. When the players jumped off, of course, it changes the plan because they've got it all timed out exactly when people are going to arrive and where they're going to be. So there's been a little bit of a delay. Most folks out here, we believe, were sensible enough to hydrate and to bring sunscreen and umbrellas out here. And along the beach there, as we showed in some of our earlier pictures, we're going to bring the camera back down here just a little bit right here to Seabreeze Boulevard. I believe it's going to be right underneath. Well, it's going to be right underneath this. So I got to go out to the ocean here. Hang on with me. Let's see if I can pick it up here. Right there. And okay, we're past it. I guess we're right on top of it. But anyway, there's a huge crowd. You have to trust me on this, but there's a ginormous crowd that's gathered out here to watch this and to take part in it. And we're waiting for the. Now it's moving. Okay, as I panned off it, of course, it starts moving there. So we've got a drum corps here, bagpipes and drum corps leading along with a bunch of baton twirlers and flag wavers here, and then the first of the buses of many, many buses and a number of people, as we said before, in some areas along A1A, 15 or 20 deep there. So, and then you see there's a big gap there between that first bus and then second bus. Dignitaries in open cars and sitting in the back of some pickup trucks there and some SUVs, and then of course all the players and all the support staff that made this possible. So that's what we have for you right now. We'll continue to follow, and if we have comments, we'll get them back to you. That's our story here at Skyforce HD. Back to you.
We know those people are on the beach, Ralph, because we showed them to the folks at home a little earlier, and we saw the crowds, and they've got the setup there with the big screens and the staging for everyone to watch the parade on the big screens out there right on the sand. If they don't want to be lined up right on A1A, they give people some options.
They want to be there for the speechifying at the end, so they staked out their spot in the sand, and they're going to wait for this to make its way toward them. No telling how long that's going to take, particularly because there's some stop and go. Like we saw a bunch of guys, players jump off the bus and kind of run the parade route a little bit, and then you jump back on the bus.
With the Stanley Cup in his hand.
So,
I think that was Matthew Tkachuk, if we're not mistaken.
But they are making moves, and Josh is there with us once again. Hey, Josh, again, that was really cool. You on the bus. Nice hustle, you and Brad.
So we just hopped off the bus. We have what is called a satellite, so it only gives us a certain limited distance so that we can actually get a signal at everybody at home. So we had to hop off because we were out of our range. But we've got Matthew Tkachuk on the last bus. That's him right there with the backwards white hat on. I love it says repeat with the rat upside down. In front of him is the second last bus. That's Dmitry Kulikov with the actual Stanley Cup. And then here we have some family members on some really tricked out golf carts is maybe the best way to describe it. And so we've got Bob up holding the cup right now. Hopefully you can see that. So Sergei Bobrovsky, of course, everybody calling him Brick Wall Bob. Let's see if we can get Brad to move on down here, even though it's a live picture. He's got his core tucked in really tight, giving you that really steady shot. That's what he's doing. But that is Sergei Bobrovsky. He's got 1 year left on his deal, making $10 million a year. And obviously you see the difference in goaltenders in the Stanley Cup final. Stuart Skinner versus him. Bob obviously giving them a huge, huge advantage and a big reason why they won the cup. So we're going to now walk towards the cup as we're getting some fans. And this is a live look at everybody. We've got a couple horses, and it's pretty calm. Again, this is the start of the parade. Actually, it hasn't even started yet. We're past the starting point. So we've got about an hour or so to get down, and we've got the cup going. So we've got the fans, and let's see if we can go right up here because that's the man everybody wants to see. So here's your look at Matthew Tkachuk with the cigar in tow, the repeat. He's got the ring on, and he's got the Stanley Cup. So to be that man right now has got to be an unbelievable feeling. You've got Sam Reinhart just next to him on the left. You've got the family with him. The cup is right in front. And see if we can hop on one of these buses again, because that was really fun with Bill Zito. So we're going to see if we can do that and interview some of these guys. And yeah, this is pretty much the scene. We're just kind of hanging out. We've got the fans here.
Josh,
and,
real quick.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no such thing as a dumb question, so I'm going to ask the dumb question because I don't know a lot about hockey except that the Panthers are the best. Matthew Tkachuk has like some kind of a belt on. Is that like a thing, or does he wrestle in the off season?
Yeah. Ready? Hold on, we're gonna do this live on TV.
All right. Okay. Oh, there he is. Nice.
Yeah, it's been a good day. It's
car's handling real good.
Car's handling real good. It reminds me a lot of last year. It reminds me a lot of last year. Fuck, back-to-back champs, baby. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me coming to Florida. I'm sure Rhino would say the same thing. Meg's the same thing. We are a very special team here, and we are the champions of the world. Love every one of you.
All right, so there you've got your live stuff from Matthew Tkachuk. This is how we're doing here at the parade. So glad we got a little bit of my time with him. Craig and Belkis, let's go back to you.
Good catch there, Josh.
That was amazing. That was epic.
Good on you. Yes.
Epic. Hey, Josh, really quick, I had asked you prior to, like, what's with the belt that he's wearing? Is that like a hockey thing, or is he a wrestler in the off season?
Yeah, so that's the wrestling belt, the WWE, you know, the World Championship belt. And there's a lot of crossover between wrestling and sports. We've seen it specifically with Pat McAfee, who's on ESPN, and really just people want the belt. They want to be the championship. If any Aaron Rodgers fans, he used to do the belt. That was his celebration. But, yeah, I mean, really it's all about the champs. And so we've got the horns going off. I mean, we've got everybody from firefighters. Everybody's enjoying this. We've got staff members here, and I think that's the coolest part, Craig and Belkis, is you've got the players, you've got their families, but then you've got all the people that work inside the arena. You've got all the people that work concessions. You've got all the people that work retail at Pantherland. You've got everybody that works at the Iceplex. You've got all of their family members. Everybody gets a ring. Everybody feels a part of it, and I really think that this community in hockey, specifically with the Panthers, is what they built, is what's allowed them to achieve so much success. When I was talking to Matthew last night off camera, I was off work last night. You know, he talked about having dinners with 40 people. So when you have 40 people at a dinner, that's just unheard of in a team sport. This team eats together, they do everything together, and it's just that special chemistry that allows them to play even better on the ice. It's just that trust that they have in one another. But when you have that championship trust, when you have that secret sauce, you might have the best team on paper, but it has to fit together perfectly. We heard Bill Zito say you're putting together that puzzle, and he's found the perfect puzzle pieces, and it looks like we're going to be keeping them for a very long time. Again, your three key free agents, as we're hearing Let's Go Panthers chants. Sam Bennett says he's going to re-sign. He told me that. Not official yet. Hopefully Aaron Ekblad will come back on a discount. Brad Marchand wants to stay, but they priced themselves out. But there's an opportunity. They could take a hometown discount, and then we could have a third one of these, hopefully, again next season. So we're going to see if we can hop back on the bus, and yeah, we're just going to enjoy ourselves all day. And this is so much better than the Thunder and Lightning last year. And we got to start drinking a little bit, because it's time to get this parade started, and we got to get down to Donovan for that.
Well, you definitely need to hydrate, that's for sure. We love what you're doing out there, Josh, so don't go far. We'll be back with you in a couple minutes. Great job, and great throw and catch on the end when you got the microphone back.
That was
for us.
incredible. Heard from some players, heard from the back office. Let's hear from some fans now. What do you say, that are watching the parade go by, that they've been waiting for hours?
Faith Graham, how you doing?
Hey, yes, we're here. Did you have us?
We have you. All right, Faith.
Sorry, guys. Go ahead. Loud out here. It's a little bit hard to hear, but we're getting a first-hand look at the parade here at the year-long A1A. Right now, we're standing here at Con Murphy's. This is right by the Tez Street. This is the big moment people have been waiting for the parade to finally start. And you can just hear the excitement. It really just speaks for itself, extending all the way here down A1A. There are thousands and thousands of people here, and it just extends. A lot of fun happening here inside the bar, too. Everyone is celebrating. Really, the fans here showed out today.
sounds like a party where you are, and it's fun for us to watch here at home because we saw the parade start back where Josh was a little while ago, and now it's almost like we get to relive it again because it's making its way down A1A, and that's where Faith is. Starts with the bagpipes, the officers, and then the buses come up next. And you'll know as they're getting closer to where you are, Faith, because I suspect it's going to get louder and louder. Hey, look who's there, Stanley.
We just saw the official police escort, which means they're about ready to get this thing moving, and there the crowds are lined along the sidewalk and the other side of A1A, and you can hear the roars as the buses make their way by.
It's louder and louder as every time the buses come by. I think there's like, what, 4 or 5 buses and then some flatbeds. Everybody from the players, the front office, the back office, the players' families, the management's families and friends are on those buses. And on the back, they've got everybody, concession, maintenance, anybody that's a part of the organization gets to participate in today's
And the neat
event.
thing about that, and Paul Maurice talked about this the night they won the Stanley Cup, but I think it even extends beyond what he said. He talked about the culture among the guys on the team and how close they are and how it really is an all-for-one, one-for-all sitch. But it seems like it's the entire organization. I mean, and you see it here on display that, as you say, everybody who has their hand in this team and its success, their success, gets to be a part of this. And what a way to build a team than to have everybody, every stakeholder, no matter how big or how minor their role, a part of this. And that's what makes them so special as an organization, and that's what makes all of us so happy for them,
Absolutely.
all of them.
Bill Zito said it best when Josh hopped on the bus and interviewed him, and he was saying the very thing you were talking about. It's family, it's the team, it's the fans, it's the arena itself. He's when you're in there, they're the loudest. They're playing in Edmonton, and they obviously give it their all. They want to win, but they're like, we can't wait to get back home because it's just a different feeling, and it comes across, and that's what makes them champions. Second time around. And again, everybody's already talking about three-peat, but let's stay where we are. Let's stay in our moment of victory today.
Feeling good here, and I know you're feeling good out there, Donovan.
That's right, the parade has started as you see some of the Cats dancers making their way, and you hear the chants of "Let's Go Panthers." And now you can see the patrol cars as well, or the motorcycle cops, starting to come down as the parade is officially on and popping. Belkis, you said it best. It's a vibe out here on A1A, a sea of red, raining red. The fans are excited, and so am I, for what has become now back-to-back Stanley Cup champs. Belkis, you grew up here in South Florida like myself. Would you ever thought that South Florida would be a hockey town? But that's what it actually is, a hockey town. Back-to-back champs, Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. Been doing it now since 1993. As you can see, the first bus, and you see players are throwing things off, or not sure if they're players. They can be family members, they can be executives, but it is going down right now. A parade of champions with a parade of fans having tons of fun. And you guys know, I love a good party. And as this parade is going on, I'm definitely going to make sure I make my way down to the Elbow Room, where that's like the official Panthers after party after each Stanley Cup championship. And we're going to see what happens. I like the fact that Josh got on the bus multiple times and was able to talk to the GM Bill Zito as well as Matthew Tkachuk. Hopefully we can do the same during this route, as we want to bring you all the exclusive from the Parade of Champions, celebrating another Stanley Cup championship by your Florida Panthers. Guys?
Dono, it's funny what you said, Donovan, about who'd have thunk it, right? Like years ago, when we got the franchise, Florida. People don't know anything about hockey in Florida. What? They don't even know what an ice skating rink is. We used to make fun of Mike DePasquale, by the way, for those of you at home that don't know, is like the...
No, they know.
They
know.
They know. He is our #1 hockey fan, hockey guy. We make fun of him when he was so excited about getting a hockey team. We'd be like, Mike, come on. Nobody's going going to watch. Nobody cares. And here we are.
But it makes sense that hockey would take it because you get so many transplants from parts of the country that love hockey. I'm from New England. You grew up on the ice. You know, the tri-state, New York, you get folks from the Midwest, you know, Michigan. So there were people who were here, but they're also loyal to their hometown. I got to tell you, you know, in the beginning, when these guys were on fire, all my Boston friends, are you with Bruins or are you with the Panthers? And obviously,
make a choice.
I gave up my Bruins card a long time ago. So
and local people from here had something, another sport. Sports enthusiasts had something to get excited about as well. I mean, one of my best friends from high school, her husband is a sports junkie. Baseball, Dolphins, you name it. Doesn't matter whether win or lose, he's diehard. And now he's a diehard Panther fan as well, because it's another sport to rally behind your team, your community, your area, and I think all of it combined leads us to.
And the organization makes it easy for us, a fan, to root for them. The way they conduct themselves, obviously as they play and they win, but the way they conduct themselves in the community, the way they give back, and the way they share so willingly
their
out
success. They've been
Constantly.
out there every day since
even
they
when
won.
Even during the playoff run, they were
They're out there. They're engaging. They're chatting. They're signing autographs. They're taking pictures. Who did we see? Marchand looking at the Dairy Queen. We saw the guys at the Elbow Room celebrating. It's like they're completely just out there in it, engaging with the community and just making them feel a part of it. And today is the end result of that. That's what we're seeing along this parade.
There's a sense of urgency. We need to do a welfare check on Michael Hudak. Michael, are you okay out there?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm surrounded by hundreds of people that wish they were inside a hockey rink right now because it is really hot out. But the front of the parade has officially started to pass us. Here we go, the hype squad for the Florida Panthers over here waving us by. Everyone over here is hanging on. How you doing? Everyone good? How's everybody doing? Feeling good? Feeling good? Everybody, let's go Panthers! That's right. So the front of the parade just past us here. We are at A1A and Las Olas Boulevard is this way right here. So we've got the police escort, got a ton of security here. People are trying to find the most shade that they can. But man, oh man, what a scene. It is really awesome to see this many people out here for a second straight year here on A1A. We've got Fort Lauderdale Police Department. We've got the Broward County Sheriff's Office. I've seen Hollywood Police Department. I have seen so many of our first responders here keeping all of us safe. Unfortunately, they can't all give us umbrellas to keep us cool. But we are getting ready for what is going to be something really special. They're officially taking off right now from Las Olas Boulevard. I'm going to give you a quick sound here of how everyone's feeling. You hear those engines roar, and then surely behind what you're seeing right now will be some of the first buses that the Florida Panthers, the back-to-back champs, one of the best teams to ever do it in the NHL. They had an outstanding year, finished the postseason off on the Stanley Cup with dominant fashion. So we've got a ton of police officers here, and you know, the parade is equally as much for these guys as it is for everybody else, right? Remember Josh was saying, it's about the people, it's about the community, it's about everybody that supports the Florida Panthers and this organization. It really, I mean, it feels like a family out here, and that is the common theme that I've heard from all of the people that I've interviewed out here today. It's that they love the Miami Heat. Everybody loves the Miami Dolphins. We love these teams, of course. 24/7 we love these teams. But there's something a little bit different about this good old team from Sunrise. The first bus has officially arrived and has crossed Las Olas Boulevard. Take a listen to this crowd right now. People are throwing out towels and t-shirts. Hey, I would love one of those. Yeah, that's all right. Like I said, it feels a little bit more tight-knit of a community when you're talking about the Florida Panthers, the Stanley Cup champions of 2024 and 2025. So we saw the first responders, we saw that first bus, which was an epic bus, by the way, and now we're getting ready for another wave. How are we feeling today?
We're feeling amazing.
We got a lot of fans out here with their own little Stanley Cups and everything here, the Stanley Cup champions. The chants have already begun. I'm a little guy, so I have my little cup. This is my little Stanley Cup.
I know I made people at home laugh with that one. I absolutely know I did. So we've got the Fort Lauderdale Police Jeep over there. We've got some more officers standing by. I mean, it's truly all hands on deck, as it should be for the back-to-back champions. We're hearing a lot of chants.
Michael, you can't see it, but one of the players actually got off the bus and is walking down A1A holding the Stanley Cup high above his head there and just walking down. And as he walks past the fans there, they just go nuts. And this is not the first time that this has happened. Several players have actually gotten off the bus. They walk down A1A with the cup in their hands.
It's the People's Cup.
It really is.
It's the People's Cup.
Michael can't see it. Maybe when they get to you, somebody will walk out. But look out for that, because they keep getting off, walking out with the cup, and then getting back on the bus. And it almost feels like is the cup being passed also from one bus to another bus to another bus? Who knows? It's hard to tell, but everybody's having a great time. The folks on the buses, the folks along A1A, our team. So that's great. We're happy that you guys at home are sharing this with us.
And just, again, to remind folks, there's the parade, and it's all going to culminate at Beach Park, just across from the Hotel Marin, where they have the stage set up. And a lot of people have decided to kind of hang out ahead of time because they want a good view of the stage and the speeches and everything that goes on at that end. So this is going to lead to that a little bit later on.
That's the big rally when we will hear from the players and the coaches and GM, owner. Lots of people, I imagine, will get up there and talk. And this is the player bus here, and that's Matthew Tkachuk with the belt. That's a wrestling belt, because there's such a crossover between wrestling fans and hockey fans. This is the way Josh explained it to us anyway. So that was kind of new to me, but you learn something new every day.
That's why we're here. Let's check in with Maricela Burgos. Maricela, how are things looking where you are?
Hello. Well, there's a lot more excitement here right now because everybody's starting to see the initial buses here with the big old sign saying Stanley Cup champions. You know, when I heard fans chanting a few minutes ago, they kept saying, "We want 3." So they're obviously soaking in this moment, but they're already thinking of next year. Let's talk to some of the fans that we talked to earlier as we wait and see who's coming by here. Andy, really quickly, we're live here. How are you feeling now that you're actually seeing these buses?
It's amazing. We've waited a long time for this moment. I can't believe it. We are here. Go Panthers!
You know, a lot of people are already chanting, "We want 3." Are you already thinking of next year or just enjoying this moment?
Enjoying the moment, but a three-peat would make the even more sweet.
Caitlin, I know you're a big Panthers fan. Who are you hoping to see in a few minutes?
Tkachuk, because I always seen his goals and see how brilliant and how smart and intelligent he is, so I can't wait. I'm really enjoying this moment. I'm blessed to be here and I'm so happy.
Thank you so much. Caitlin's been helping us too. She's so sweet. All the fans here have been really kind. It's honestly a big Panther family. You see a lot of celebrating happening on those trucks and on those buses. I'm hoping that we'll catch some of the players or even the coaches, but I think we're still far in front of that parade route. So we haven't spotted anyone yet. But look, this is family, friends, all the people behind the scenes that are part of this organization who have really helped make this happen. I mean, they planned this parade within a few days, but guess what? They were used to it because we did this last year, so I'm sure that they had that game plan ready to go. But there are just a lot of fans out here enjoying it and hoping that they catch some of their favorite players. And you can see it's just bus after bus after bus, and the fans have just started getting even more excited. Everybody was waiting for this moment, and they were happy that the Panthers are two-time back-to-back champions. So to see them again is just incredible for them. We had people who told us they showed up here to Fort Lauderdale at 5 in the morning. Some fans did. Another fan told me 6 in the morning. So they've been waiting hours just to see a very quick glimpse, and they're obviously hopeful since we're right across the street from the Elbow Room that the Panthers will get off and maybe walk around. I remember last year, a lot of the Panthers did. They were walking around with the cup. A lot of people got to touch Lord Stanley. So they were really thrilled to be able to do that, and they're hoping that they'll be able to do that again. Listen to this crowd. Let's go, Panthers! Everybody's so happy. We'll send it back to you guys. Unless I spot a Panther, then I'm going to try to talk to him. Back to you guys.
All right, Maricela. Maricela can't see what's already happened, and what we've already seen is that what those fans are waiting on and hoping for might actually happen. One of the players might get off with that cup and walk it up and down the street, so that's going to make them lose their mind.
And we know their affinity, their appreciated affinity for the Elbow Room, so they might want to take a pass by. They've already been there before a couple times. Since they clinched this. We were just joking amongst ourselves, the three of us in here, since it was a Tuesday when they won the
Tuesday night.
And it's been nonstop for them since.
They haven't stopped.
They haven't. And how many, actually Deepa would know this, how many of the Stanley Cup final games wound up in OT? I mean, it was physically grueling.
Plus the travel back and forth, the whole thing.
And now this, but
and they've been partying for 5 days.
They are on the younger side, so they can manage. They can manage.
Well-deserved, well-earned. Mike DePasquale, our #1 Panther fan here in the Newsplex. I think you're on site there, Mike.
Hey guys, I don't know if I can't really hear you, but we're in the midst of all the Panther fans here who have been here for hours, and they keep chanting, "We want 3, we want 3." The theme, of course, after back-to-back Stanley Cups. A lot of these fans just waiting for the double-decker bus with the Panther players on top of it, and just show them the cup. They're going to erupt once they bring the cup by here. And I see one of the double-decker buses right now, some of the players on it. These people can't get enough of this. Back to you guys.
No, but we're listening to you, Mike.
Yeah.
There's a live picture of a player. It's hard to really know. Being chased. So one of the players jumped off the bus and ran through the beach, and everybody just chased him, taking video, photos, and whatnot. You just never know what you're going to get with these guys. They are so much fun.
And last year, they actually ran into the ocean with the cup. So, and with that and on a hot day like today, I would think they'd want to cool off. So stay tuned. That could be coming fairly soon, too.
Mike, you can tell the folks there, because Mike is at the end of the parade route. We're probably maybe more or less at the middle at this point. Not really sure where we are. So where Mike is, those fans haven't really seen too much. But they are in for a treat, Mike. They're getting off. They're walking around. They're taking pictures. They're bringing the cup with them. They're running through the beach. It's just a free-for-all on A1A today, and everybody's just having a ball.
Orderly, fun free-for-all.
Everybody's having fun.
It's everybody's just soaking up the moment and all the fun. And again, well, now I see some clouds off in the distance. I don't want to steal Jackson's thunder, but hopefully,
So clever.
That's why they pay me. But hopefully, whatever it is stays offshore. We don't want any rain coming on in and disrupting our. Not that it would slow anything down. Jackson's saying. Maybe
a light passing shower at this point might be a little refreshing and cool everybody off, and maybe a little cloud cover also, and just take the sun away, that hot sun off your back for a second might be welcome. And it looks like, what's that out there? Tugboat that was throwing water out. Everybody's getting in on it. On the sand, on A1A, out in the Atlantic Ocean. Everybody's taking part in this parade of champions some way, somehow, and everyone's just enjoying this moment. Florida Panthers, Stanley Cup champs for a second time, 2 back-to-back. What a feat. Congrats to them. They worked hard. They were behind. They came back. And it's funny because what does Mike call them? The cardiac cats. And they do it in that way. They come back from behind. You're going to have a heart attack. The games are so close, but here we are.
And it's so neat. I was looking through some of our old stuff because, we've got stuff that dates back to, I like to joke, the Tequesta Indians. But we were both here in '96 when they came so close. Remember, it was '96. And wasn't meant to be. And look what the franchise has become now, all these years later.
I mean, the Rats. Remember the Rats?
Yes.
That was like I can't even remember. Like, you remember everything.
The next bus is better.
Everything.
The next bus has players, not this one.
How did the rat thing even start? Do you recall?
Well,
we used to throw rats on the ice.
Wasn't it that there was a rat in the arena and one of the guys took care of it with the hockey stick? Now, feel free to X me, tweet me, but that for some reason that stuck in my head.
That sounds familiar.
Is what it was.
And then it almost became like a good luck charm thing, like a superstition thing. And then somebody threw a plastic rat one time on the ice at the old arena.
Right. To the point where they were like, stop it because it takes forever to
clean it up.
And
now it was Stanley C. Panther was the only mascot, and now they've got Stanley C. and they've got the rat mascot as well. So it's just become its own.
But that to me is among the beauties of South Florida. You know, we've got, as a region, we're a young, growing region in many respects, and to go from, and much like the Miami Heat or the Marlins, being here for that first game when the expansion happened, and yeah, you can have an NBA team, and you can have a Major League Baseball team, and you can have a hockey team. To be here for the very beginning, to watch all that it's become in 30 or so years is amazing.
And see it. No, it is great. It is great. Donovan Campbell's out there. Donovan, I don't know if you can hear us or you're hearing what we're talking about with the rat. Do you recall at all how the whole
I can hear you guys now. We had a pause in the parade. It looks like a bus had broken down, but it got started back up.
I got it.
The bus driver got on, and if you can see, the buses are flying right now with the players as everyone's excited, screaming. They're throwing beverages off the bus to fans, and fans are throwing beverages onto the bus to the players. And the players are actually asking for these beverages, and the fans are obliging. That's right. Obviously, I can't get too close. They let me get across, actually on the street on A1A, but they told me to stay very close. Some of my friendly friends now from the Fort Lauderdale Police Department let me hang out. But it's absolutely nuts on A1A, as you guys can see. This parade of champions is what it's all about in South Florida. Because you guys know, we do it the best in SoFlo, because we know how to party. From pots and pans, in the rain, hurricane parties, you name it. When it comes to partying, and especially championship celebrations, you hear the noise, and the players, look at the players and their family members hanging off fire trucks. Coral Springs Parkland firefighters out here making it scream with the sirens for all the fans. Belgies, I can't hear neither you or Craig, but at the end of the day, you guys know how much fun it is, and I keep saying, I wish you guys were here, because there's just so much energy. Now you can see the captain, Sasha Barkov, in the black shirt, pumping his fist as he goes along with a couple of his other teammates. Anton Lundell also on the bus with him. It's crazy. Some Panther media members also doing their thing as we go along. This is wild right now. Wild. As you can see, the beer and the libations are just pouring off the buses as the players and their family members are just throwing drinks at fans, and the fans are gladly accepting it, of course, especially how hot it is. I'm not sure what I'm going to do if they throw it at me. There goes the captain. I'm sorry, the general manager, Bill Zito, who makes it all happen. Bill Zito right there in the white shirt with his family throwing beads off. He's the reason why we've got 2 cups. He made the trade for Matthew Tkachuk a few seasons ago, and you see what's happened. 3 consecutive trips to the Stanley Cup and 2 championships back-to-back. It's just a wild scene out here on A1A as we are all fired up. The fans are fired up. I'm fired up. Oh, look at that. More shotgun of grown folks' beverages. This is nuts. This is nuts. Can I have some water? Any water on deck? I mean, that's the best I can do. I only can drink water right now. I'm at work. Guys, back to you.
That is great. We were talking about, we got the answer. Thanks to the social media.
Thanks to an old friend, Rudy.
Internet, yeah.
So I was right. So it was Scott Mellenby who killed a rat, or took care of a rat, in the old Miami Arena, the locker room. And that was the beginning of the rat thing.
I said it. You remember everything.
Well,
you had it.
Here and there.
And then someone threw a plastic rat on the ice at the old Miami Arena. And here we are all these years later. Now it's a thing. It's our thing. And as you said, Craig, it's so unique to South Florida. You know, it really is. Just like pots and pans when we win stuff. It's just, talk to some New England states and they think we're nuts. And we get out there in the heat, in the sun, do not care. Last year in the rain, doesn't matter. Oh, here we go.
We're going to be sharing something out of the cup soon, it looks like.
Going into the cup, and it's like
boy.
a mishmash. I see all kinds of stuff going in.
And okay.
There we go. Somebody's just.
I want to check her ID first, just to be sure we're okay. But no, I'm sure she's fine. And there we go.
She looked old enough.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Like I said, they from champagne to beer to pasta. They're going to have to run that through a cycle, I think. Because
put it in. Is there a giant Stanley Cup dishwasher somewhere? Actually, they'll just put it in through the car wash, you know, and let it get rinsed off that way.
The salt water from last year when they took it in the water. So
that's what you said. They might do it again this year, for all we know. But that is awesome. Hey, it's our cup now. We can do whatever we want with it, and with all this three-peat talk. Why not?
You may not give it to anybody else ever again, or at least in the foreseeable future. So that's the way it goes.
Keep it here. We know how to play and we know how to party. We play hard and we party hard. Welcome to South Florida. That's what we're about, and it's on display full on today down A1A in Fort Lauderdale with these players having a ball, the fans having a ball, the entire Florida Panther organization is just really, really, they are the moment today. Oh, we're filling it up again. Feeling it up.
And they know how to put together a celebration that the entire community can enjoy. I mean, you know, it's from the celebration on the sand to the parade. You can bring your folks and your kids, and it's something that everybody can enjoy. I mean, I think that's among the things that makes the organization just so terrific, that they really work hard to make this a party, not just for the players and their fans, but for everybody who wants to be a part of it.
Here, it's going over.
Oh,
it's going over. And by the way, the Stanley Cup, according to this little thing called the internet, is almost 35 pounds. And it's almost 36 inches tall, so that's what they're filling with booze and whatnot. Here we go. We've got to take her.
Looking for a volunteer.
Get closer. Get closer. Oh! I think nobody expects that the beer that comes out of there is not gonna. It's gonna slap you in the face, and it's kind of gonna hurt.
Easier than it is.
Yes.
From what I.
It's gonna hurt.
Yes,
it's gonna hurt.
Yes.
It's gonna hurt.
And there's more than one cup. Like there's the cup, and then they have a stand-in cup, and then Josh was explaining all of it, and then they etch the names of the winning players, and over time they remove a tier and add a tier, because you'd have a jillion names from all the years of. So, yeah. I'm still not sure how many, but there's the cup and a stand-in cup and the traveling cup.
Stunt cups.
So,
stunt cups.
But,
well, if I recall,
but they're all ours, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. They all belong to the Florida Panthers. If I recall correctly, also, they make the rounds. Like when they won last year, that cup ended up here in the Newsplex.
Yes, it did.
And we all took pictures with it and the whole thing, kissed the cup. Were you here? Were you not here that day?
You weren't early that day for that?
I wasn't early, and they came during my shift.
How'd that happen?
I made it happen.
I missed that. Okay,
I said, come after 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Only 3:30, so I can post.
We're back out live.
Go ahead, Donovan. What do you want to tell us?
Okay, the Panthers. All right, well, the Rat King that he's been dubbed now since the Stanley Cup Finals, I'm talking about Brad Marchand, who is also known, which I think is the best nickname in all of sports, the Nose-Face Killer, as well as the Little Ball of Hate. He was just walking along A1A, greeting fans and having a couple grown folks' beverages. I think he jumped back on the bus. Right now, I know Matthew Tkachuk is all the talk and probably the most popular Panther, but a lot of fans are really digging Matthew Tkachuk and what he was able to do during these Stanley Cup Finals. As you can see, I think the cup is on one of these buses right here, either this first or second bus. They're not holding it up right now, but I promise you I saw it. We got some players. I see the title belt right there. I'm telling you, it's wild. I'm hoping that Tkachuk gets off the bus. Okay, there goes the cup. You see the cup, Carter Verhaeghe, baby. You see it. They call him Swaggy for a reason. That's right. It is bananas. Swaggy's holding up the cup. along with others. The parade route is crazy. It is nuts. I'm still trying to figure out where Matthew Tkachuk is. We're going to get, okay, we see another Panther with a smaller cup, a little replica cup. Oh, that's Bob. That's Sergei Bobrovsky, guys, who is the Panthers goalie. They call him Brick Wall Bob, who played tremendous during the playoffs, especially in the Stanley Cup final. I'm going to see if I can make the route as well along A1A. Okay, I'm trying to get on A1A as well to see if we can take, look at Sergei Bobrovsky, guys, throwing up the heart for the fans. One of the best goalies in all of professional hockey, showing some love. All right, I think we got Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk is in his last bus in the back with the title belt. There he goes, holding up the replica cup. I'm going to see if I can get his attention, see if we get him to show some love for Channel 7. We're going to try. We're definitely going to try. All right, guys, I'm going to need you guys' help. Matthew Tkachuk is right there. Can we get a Chucky chant? I'm getting some help from my friends right now. You can tell it's Tkachuk with the title belt on in the back. Belkey was asking earlier about the whole WWE title belt, and Josh explained it very well. Every champion likes to wear a belt, and why not wear a championship belt for wrestling? Matthew Tkachuk and his dad and his brother, there you go, with a couple Bud Lights in hand. That kid next to him, I don't know if he's old enough to drink, but he has a full mouth of beer. Great time, guys. We're going to try to see if we can continue this parade route all the way to the elbow room. For now, back to you.
Oh, my. Thanks for calling it out there, Donovan. I don't know if he's old enough to drink, but he's got a beer in his hand. Okay, all right. We're going to...
Sure, it's all copacetic.
It's all fine.
Sure, it's all fine.
So
yes.
He's got a baby face. He's got a baby face. We saw Brickwall Bob there, the goalie, a native of Russia. He's got a Russian flag around his neck. So a lot of these players have the flags of their native countries around their necks. I've seen a few on the buses, different flags that they're wearing to represent their homelands.
And look at how the crowd's really filled in. I mean, I guess, you know, people who are thinking it's kind of hot out here, let me wait a little bit before I maybe not get there at 11 or 10, but a little later. But you can see where the crowd's filling in.
We've heard from some of these fans.
And the cup is on the move.
We're
now,
on the move.
I couldn't tell if that was over at Las Olas. If it is, they're at the elbow room. But Mike Hudak.
The Stanley Cup is officially going into elbow room. The Stanley Cup is officially here at elbow room. How about this moment, guys? We're over on Las Olas Boulevard, the corner of Las Olas Boulevard, and A1A, this bus just got here. Brad Marchand was on the one before us. And then here we go with the Stanley Cup. They'll have to come back around. So in a few seconds here, they're going to come back around with the Stanley Cup, and we'll get to show that to you. Here it comes over here on this side. They're showing it to all the people here at elbow room. This is awesome. So we got some players here as well. What a crazy moment this is, guys. We got eyes on the Stanley Cup again in front of elbow room, where the Panthers have shared so many incredible moments over the years. Let's see here. It's coming back. The Stanley Cup is on the street. The Stanley Cup has made it to A1A. The puck stops here, and the cup stops here. Here comes the Stanley Cup. It's coming back our way. Seth Jones has it. It is right in front of me right now. How about that, guys? Look at this right here. The Stanley Cup has officially made it to A1A. Oh, my goodness. This is incredible. Seth Jones has it. He's lifting it over his head. What a moment for these fans who've been standing out here since around 7 o'clock this morning. The Stanley Cup, inches from our camera, now making its way all the way back down there to the other side of Las Olas Boulevard. I mean, I said it before, and I'll say it again. It's a community here. It's a different feeling when you got this team here, right? It's a completely different energy. And these fans are so passionate. They're all here. And then, as you just saw seconds ago, the Stanley Cup just made its way back here to the corner of Las Olas Boulevard and A1A. So we've still got a lot more going on over here, we've got some of the personnel from the team. That's one of the physical therapists, the massage therapist from the team up there on the back of this bus. This is bus number 11. The Stanley Cup officially made it to A1A. It's a very exciting moment here. And so we've got a lot of Panthers players. We're kind of in the belly of the beast right now. The Stanley Cup is over to my right, and they're again making sure everybody can feel the love. They're throwing beers up to the buses, and the people on the bus who look like staff members, definitely not hockey players, they're chugging the beers and they're throwing it back. These fans here have been braving the heat, and they've been having a great job, guys.
Michael, you can't see what we're showing our viewers at home, but it's getting passed around from player to player. They went to the other side of the street. It's just pandemonium. And it's funny, Michael, it went by you, and you talk about the energy that's happening and everything you're feeling there. It's crazy because you got caught up in it. You went over and you tapped it, and it's like you got all caught up in it because it is so infectious to be there and feel that energy.
We think that's Carter Verhaeghe behind there, obscured by the cup, the real cup and the fake cup, making his way to the folks on the side of the street. And like you said, they're taking turns just sort of, it's kind of heavy. You tag your it.
What did I say? It's almost 36 pounds. Oh, and now we're pouring stuff in it again. And we're going to do a little, oh, somebody's taking a sip.
But think about it. How many people could say, I had a drink from the Stanley Cup?
Yeah.
Not many. I mean, we're working on increasing the number, but not.
Oh, everybody, the number's getting higher and higher moment by moment as we're talking here. Everybody's taking a sip from the Stanley Cup. It is.
I thought this might be the chance for them if they were going to take a sprint into the water, but maybe when they get closer to the finish, if they do that again, who knows?
Matthew Tkachuk has made his way into the elbow room. He's
Mike,
walking up
let's bring you back, Mike.
In the elbow room right now. Matthew Tkachuk is walking up the stairs of the elbow room right now. There are people on the second level balcony. There are people on the roof of elbow room, and Matthew Tkachuk with his WWE belt, that's probably the size of my entire body, is making his way up the stairs of the elbow room. This is quite a moment in itself here. We've got, remember last year, a lot of these guys, he's going to chug that. Definitely going to chug. He's egging everybody on to make him chug that. He's having the time of his life. Remember last year, there were so many people around here. Elbow room has been such a staple for the chanting here and the fans, and he is on the stairs. Let's hear this crowd. Chanting, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. And this is, again, what I was talking about here. They just feel a little bit more involved. They love this community. They feel like, they're guys that you would see at a bar, drinking a beer. Here we go. He looks like he's about to chug it. Man, how are these guys awake? It's all adrenaline, right? They're all just running on fumes. I think I would have collapsed by Wednesday, to be honest with you. I think I'd be done. He's egging everybody on. Sam Reinhart, who of course scored 4 goals in Game 6, the clinching game of the Stanley Cup, to his left, so our right. They're chanting everybody on here, and they just want to be, they're just one of the guys. They just love being some of the guys here, and that's what they've always been doing. Years and years. They're doing a little cheers right now, and the bus that they were on kind of just took off. They'll probably end up coming right, and there's the chug right there. What a great day. And remember, it was just pouring rain all last year. Now it's raining champagne. That's the kind of rain that these Florida Panthers want. They absolutely want some of that champagne shower. And these guys are just incredible, right? You know, they didn't have to get themselves involved and go into the middle of the crowd, but that's just who they are. They love their team, they love their fans, and their fans love them. So, bus number 12 is approaching us as well. These guys might not leave. These guys might just stay over here at Elbow Room. So a lot of great stuff going on here. And bring it back down to the street. Verhaeghe was down here before. People are having quite the time here. As I mentioned, a lot of the team had stopped and made their way to Elbow Room. I'm going to get my feet out of the way, but yeah, as you guys were mentioning, that was pretty cool. I just touched the Stanley Cup. It went right by our cameras, maybe feet from our cameras. And here it is, bus number 12. Go Cats go. A lot of star players in and around the area. Look at that champagne shower that's going on. Again, we're at the corner of Las Olas Boulevard and A1A. Matthew Tkachuk is still over there at the stairs of the elbow room. He's trying to make his way down. We wish him the best of luck trying to do that. He is getting swarmed. This might be bigger than the Beatles. They feel bigger than the Beatles. You know, they're just the third team in the NHL this century to win back-to-back Stanley Cups. The last one before them was the Lightning in 2020 and 2021. And it's the Florida Panthers. This is what South Florida is all about. This kind of a celebration. The players, Matthew Tkachuk's making his way back down the stairs. Bus number 12 is right here in front of us, inches away from the sand here at Fort Lauderdale Beach. And we are having a really good time here. These players are making their way back out here to A1A and Las Olas Boulevard. So they're getting the full police escort. Hopefully they're going to come down this way, which would be south on A1A. They've got pitchers, and here comes the captain, Matthew Tkachuk. He's here, Barkov was behind him. He's going back into the elbow room. The assistant captain, I should say. He is saying goodbye to as many people as he can. This is like Michael Jackson. I don't even know how to describe this. Guys, what are you feeling at this moment?
Well, they're in no hurry to get to, you know, I mean,
Nope.
they're going to stop and bask in the moment and make the rounds. And I know we couldn't see the pictures, but Michael was telling us about all the activity inside the elbow room, which on a decent day is packed, let alone on a day like this.
Imagine.
And then you add a couple of Panther stars to it, and, well, probably a little tight.
Pandemonium is the word that might come to mind, but it's just good fun.
The best kind.
For everyone involved, and I love the Chucky chants and everything else, and that's what, in the elbow room, it's that on the streets of A1A, it's that cup going around from side to side, getting passed from player to player. A couple of times the railing felt like it was going to like lean forward and possibly kind of fall, but that didn't happen, thank goodness, but everybody just wants to touch it, get close to it, and this is where it's all going to end at this rally. It's supposed to start at 1:30. Who knows at this point where, if we're on time, if we're not on time. We made quite a few stops, so who knows. But that's what we're here. We will hear from the players and the organization. And there's lots of people there waiting to be a part of that rally when the players and everyone finally arrive there at some point this afternoon. We'll just go with that.
And how cool for Hudak, he got to touch the cup, he told us. So, you know, I mean, there are moments to remember.
It's hard not to get caught up in the energy there, and it's such a magical moment for all those people out there on the parade route, for the players, for the fans, for everybody. You get caught up in it, and you can't ignore it. You're having fun too. Michael's having fun. He's working, but he's having a good time.
And we should, you know, tip of the hat to all of the public officials, City of Fort Lauderdale, and the assist they got from the county to put all this together. I mean, we kind of saw it coming, but when they clinched it Tuesday night, they said Sunday's the parade, and this is not an easy task to get the area safe and secure and set up. So tip of the hat to all the public officials and the public servants who work so hard to make this parade a big success.
Lots of law enforcement out there today, keeping the fans safe, keeping everyone safe, and also rescue personnel on hand in the event of any kind of medical emergencies. It is a very hot day. We heard from Jackson Dill earlier. The actual temperature is 87, but the feels like the heat index is 95, or did you say 97, Jackson? 95. So that is a hot day, and if you're not hydrating, if you're not drinking enough water, you could run into a little bit of some trouble. But rescue personnel out there just in case of that. We did hear from Nicole Ensalada that she had heard of one person perhaps having a little bit of heat stroke, but they were taken care of. But fortunately, so far, it seems like everything's safe. Everyone's having fun. It's been a great day for everybody, and it's not over yet.
No. And a great day for all those businesses, too. I mean, there's a great economic impact here. All those restaurants and those lounges that dot A1A from one end to the other, you know, they're all sellout crowds. They're selling breakfast, some lunch, and some spirits, perhaps.
Maybe
so
some beer, a beer or two,
right,
perhaps. People might be having...
There's a lot of good that comes from being the champion, and we're seeing it on display today.
The elbow room, it feels like they made their money for the year in 5 days after the Panthers won the championship.
Very likely. I was joking a second. I said I should head up there this afternoon, but I mean, good luck. I mean, between the traffic and everything else, by the time I get there, I'll be smart to get there for next year's parade.
We'll get you an escort.
Oh, thank you.
We'll get you an escort. We'll get Ralph to pick you up in 7 Skyforce, and you could just land in the sand.
Thanks to him too. These are his pictures that he's sending back to us so generously, and you get a really good sense of the size of the crowd and just how much turf is covered by this celebration. It's the lead up, it's the parade, it's the lead up to the stage, and you can see as he widens the view the throngs of people. I mean, I think we said earlier the estimate was from 200K last year to nearly 500,000 this year, which is wow.
That's a lot.
Impressive.
That's a lot. If you're out there, you've got some videos that you've put on your social media. Tag us. Let's get it up there. If you're in the Elbow Room and you saw Tkachuk and have some vids, let us see it. We want to see it. Why not? Let's see what you got, because we're out there, but we can't be everywhere, obviously. So, you know, I have a strong suspicion if you hashtag Stanley Cup today, hashtag Florida Panthers, there's going to be so much stuff from so many people that have posted just, you know, because they were a part of the celebration. It's going to be, the feed is going to be flooded with these videos and these photos.
It's the kind of, everybody wants to say they were there. I mean, people ask, did you get to go to the parade? Well, kind of. Kind of. You know, I'm sort of there. Looking at it like you at home.
Kind of.
Yeah.
As if. You're in here.
A little bit of FOMO. I will admit to a little bit of FOMO. But
I know you love you some Elbow Room, so.
I've been once or twice. in the last week.
Twice. Yeah, once or twice. This week, this month, Parade of Champions making its way down A1A. No one. Heat, sweat, humidity. There's Michael Hudak with his arms up. It's hard not to get caught up in it. He's like, hey, we see you, Michael. We see you.
We're watching you, Hudak. Be aware. We're watching you.
It's awesome. It's awesome. You're working, but you've got a front row to a history-making event in South Florida. It's hard not to get caught up in it and have your gratitude moment of being able to be there. And you got there, you rolled up, and you're in the front. You didn't have to get there at 6 a.m. like a lot of these diehard Panther fans.
No, I mean, you know, and it's a fun opportunity for us because it's such a great occasion to celebrate our hometown team. And look, I mean, we sit out here and we cover a lot of news, and sometimes there's a lot of tough news to have to share with South Florida. But you can tell Belle and I are having a good time, as are all of our crews out in the field, because it's nice to be able to share this experience with you at home watching, because it's something that brings us all together. And
without a doubt.
You know, we're soaking it up as much as I think they are.
Without it, and we have our own little Stanley Cup here that Mike DiPasquale got for us. Yeah, it's tiny. I've already taken issue with it. Mike's got to get us a bigger one. We need our better prop for next year when we win again. You know, we've got our own little Stanley Cup.
Well, let's be clear. This is my Stanley Cup. Let's be clear. I don't know what happened to yours.
Greedy, only child.
No.
Only
child. Hold on. I don't know what happened to yours. I have mine. I've kept it in my office
somewhere. I didn't have time to find it.
We'll send in a search party to look for that.
I know you always have my back. I didn't have to look. I mean, that's why you're the best TV husband.
Well, and I'm sure Mike will bring new ones back this year.
I want a bigger one, Mike.
So, yeah,
I want a bigger one.
Of course.
I said it. Want a bigger one.
Like I said, we are having fun with this because it's just a great day, and everybody's having a good time, and the weather's cooperating, and the crowds are having a great time with it, and the players are obviously having a fantastic time. There's the belt.
They're passing around the cup.
There's
now.
the
They're
belt.
Passing around the WWE, the championship belt that Tkachuk was wearing earlier, right? Yeah. So now they're passing that thing
Pass
around.
the cup. Pass the belt.
That's it. Pass it. You know, we're going to get with our own management here to up the ante on our prop budget so we can buy more props for next time. We're going to be, for the three-peat, it's going to be, forget it. You guys aren't going to recognize a set. There's going to be so much. Maricela Burgos is going to be in charge of props.
Oh, boy. And she likes
next year because she's purchased them all.
She likes to spend, so we better watch out there. So we got players, we got families, we got kids.
Good music.
It's their day, too. And, again, they're on their way to the stage. You happen to notice, we saw in Ralph's pictures a couple minutes ago, they have like a zillion chairs set up on stage. So it's not just for the players. It looks like it's going to be for their families and anybody else invited guests to be on stage. And how neat's that going to be, to be able to watch that from the stage?
Looks like they're getting off and making their way to that stage.
To the red carpet.
Got a big old red carpet on the sand. Only in South Florida, baby. Only in South Florida. Starting with the cup leads the way. And let's just assume that that's the real cup at this point, not an imposter
Right.
cup. Not.
I mean,
no.
We've seen so many of different shapes and sizes, but that looks to be the real deal.
So around 1:30, if things go according to plan, the rally starts, and we hear from the players, management, and
anybody else who wants to talk.
Yeah.
They're going to pipe you in. Big screen. Here's Bell.
Chairs set up, everything ready to roll for the rally, and they're shaded. Although they don't seem to care about heat. None of it. None of it. None of it.
I hope, in a weird way, it reminds me, not that I've had one, but you have. It reminds me of a wedding where it's such a whirlwind and it's such an amazing day.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you don't remember it.
Yeah, you blink and it's over.
It goes by in a flash. I hope,
blink and it's over.
Even though it's their second one, and hopefully there are more to come, I hope they're taking the time to really absorb it and soak it in and really love all the love and appreciation that they're getting.
It is, you nailed it. You nailed it, and you're absolutely right. It probably is like one of those big life moments, like a wedding, because everyone said that to me before I got married. Stay in the moment, really be present, because you blink and it's over. And I certainly hope that they are staying in the moment and really taking a minute to just soak it all in, because you blink and it is over, and then you could look back and pictures and videos and everything else.
I don't remember that.
Exactly.
I don't remember taking that picture.
Or I do.
Right,
I remember.
right.
That was so fun.
Right.
Oh yeah, and it is. And this is. And listen, if you forgot the first one, you got the second one to remember.
Right.
Maybe there'll be a third.
Kind of like
Why
the wedding.
not?
If the first one didn't work out, remember the second one. Next time.
Exactly.
Well, it looked like they were all heading into like a holding area, like a tent, sort of, kind of, hopefully with a cooling station in it,
off,
to get themselves ready to head up to the stage. So they're all filing in, and now we got these drone shots that are really cool, because it gives you a good sense of the depth of the crowd waiting on the sand. Oh, okay, and see, here we are.
Everyone's going in to just take a break, take a minute.
Oh, can we hear?
Can we?
I think this is one of those shared cameras that we all get access to, but yeah, can we hear Barkov by chance? No? Sasha Barkov? No? All right, well, he's having a good time. He's having a good day.
Definitely.
Thanks everybody for coming out.
Everyone's getting their bicep workout today, carrying that cup around, and shoulders, because they lift it up over their head. So now's the time to cool off a little bit before they head out.
And how cool was that Chamber of Commerce view we had? Just a quick shot from that drone of the crowds and the surf. I mean, it's, there's a reason why everybody wants to come down here, live here, work here, play here. And that shot kind of
We live where you
illustrated that point.
We live where you vacation, as everyone says. All right, we got to go take the cup to. We got to clean that thing up.
The cup needs a minute.
Yeah.
It needs a little touch up on the powder.
Sasha, you come with us. We need to clean that thing up. It's a mess. We need some sanitizer. We need some polish.
It's cool that they give us this access to it's like a pool camera for folks at home. It's a camera that usually, in this case, the Panthers organization.
These guys are on the big screen. Look at them. We see us, sir. We're on the big screen.
And they share the video with everybody, so we all have access to it. And that way you don't need 10 camera people shooting something. You use just one, and you share the feed.
This is also part of that feed.
Yeah, it's cool that they have that for us and give us these behind-the-scenes glimpses of what's going on.
It's always fun to see people when they see that they're on the camera and they're on the big screen at the event. Those kids got so excited, so those girls. Look how many people. So now, some people earlier were already at the rally point there on the beach as opposed to being on the parade route, and now it looks like all those people that were on the parade route are now heading over to the rally ceremony, the ceremony that's set to take place here. So that's going to be deeper and deeper and deeper with more and more people.
The great thing is that they've got those, and you see them, those big monitors or whatever you want to call them, so people can see and hear, even if they can't be up close to the stage front. They can certainly see and hear what's going on. So it's very user-friendly because the crowds are big, and not everybody can score a spot near the stage. But
it's going to be like a rock concert time.
Yeah, I mean, it reminded me of Tortuga out there where you couldn't get close to the stage. Well, but there were enough monitors. You could be pretty much anywhere on that beach and see and hear who was on one of the stages.
See and hear, yeah. Not sure if we're still on an on-time 1:30 start here, but I don't think anyone there cares. What do you think?
Yeah, they're all having a good old time. I know we don't. I know we don't have him, but I'm hoping that wherever Josh is, if he's not getting us more great interviews, which he and Mike and Donovan have been fantastic all morning lining up these interviews. But maybe hopefully he's getting a little bit of a breather and some water, because the three of them have been, and their photographers, their partners, have been hustling out there in this heat, trying to bring back some of these great. And how cool was that? And I shared some of it on social media. People have been really responding. The on the bus interview with Bill Zito with Dynamite.
Josh not on the bus.
Josh, we got you back? Oh no, forgive me, Ralph. We got you back. Hi there.
Hi guys, I'm sorry. I got so wrapped up in your coverage that I just kind of lost myself there.
Liar.
Folks in the water here cooling off, and we suspect that that's what the players and all the support staff that were following in that motorcade there did when they went into these big white tents that have been set up here on the beach right off of Seabreeze Boulevard. What the plan is to try to get to start as close to on time as at 1:30 when they're have it scheduled, because of the delays when the players got off the buses there. At one point, transferring the cup from one bus to another, sharing it with the crowd, pouring beverages from the cup to fans waiting down below, signing thousands of autographs. Almost all of the players now and support staff are inside this tent right here, an air-conditioned tent, I might add. Folks out front of the stage here that was set up over the past week or so, and a bunch of folks with tents of their own, along with umbrellas, and trying to create shade. A lot of folks down by the water area. We've got the banner towers flying above with the statement 3 in a row with a big question mark behind it. So a lot of anticipation for what's to come. Yet we put a big pause in the whole thing for a massive celebration today. The second time around, the back-to-back, a fantastic occurrence here, especially for the folks in Fort Lauderdale, where the ground center of hockey in South Florida. That's the obvious thing right here. Folks are hydrating. The police have reported few incidents of any kind. Crowds in good frame, good spirits here. And we await now the deployment, I put it that way, of the players and family members and folks that are going to end up being on the stage here when the ceremonies begin on that stage. So that's what we've got for you. We'll continue to follow, and if you get anything we want to get back to you, we'll jump in there. That's our story here in Skyforce HD. I'm Ralph Raven reporting live.
All right, Ralph, thank you very much for the bird's eye view and the insight from high above.
Donovan Campbell, what's going on where you are? A lot of those fans seems to be crossing over to get to the sand.
Oh, well, you know me. I love the mayhem. So I made my way all the way to the elbow room, where it's literally elbow to elbow. And you know I'm by the drinks, of course, and the bartenders, and just having a great time. This guy told me he's not allowed to be on TV because he's a witness protection, but I'll put him on TV anyway. The guy's having a lot of fun. You see, I'm making a lot of friends. Yes, a lot of friends. But needless to say, a whole lot of fun here at Elbow Room, where I'm getting fondled. I'm not sure what's going on right now. But yes, I did say I like the mayhem. I'm about to just fall in this ice bucket because I'm so hot right now, guys. But it's all about the Florida Panthers and these Wild fans who are embracing another cup. Back to back, and they're all screaming about number 3. They want 3. That's what I was told. They want another one. So hopefully the Cats can do it again. Guys, back to you.
All right, Donovan, leave it to you to, stay in the thick of it, in the mayhem, but you're in the shade. You found a shady spot.
Making friends wherever he goes. That's among Donovan's signatures.
All these hands all over him.
Finely dressed and making friends wherever he goes. Donovan's signature. Thank you, Dee, and look at the view there from, you know, Elbow Room's been there since the dawn of time, and it's on that corner at Las Olas and A1A, and there's really only that front part on A1A where you have places to sit and hang out.
Yeah.
But it's taken over the whole corner.
All of it.
I mean, look at just the volume of people in there.
All of it.
It's, well, you know, the bartenders are having a good day because it's swamped.
They are, but are they?
Well,
they might be a little overwhelmed at this point, so.
Cash only, public service announcement, cash only.
Oh,
so,
there you
yeah,
go.
So
And
if you're going in.
Sounds to me like you have this first-hand info here.
Trying to pass along the information to the people.
Live pictures.
Hey, thank you, Donovan and Ralph, for those pics there.
Lots of people making their way over to the other side, to the ocean, to this ceremony, this rally ceremony, this big finale that's set to take place here. We're going to hear from a lot of the players that made this Stanley Cup championship happen. And they're ready. They're ready.
We know we're going to hear from Paul Maurice, the head coach, who is, you know, so integral to the success of this organization. He made light of the fact that it'll be a PG presentation, remarks, I guess, last year in the spirit of the moment. He got carried away and dropped some vocabulary that might not be family friendly. So he made that joke that his remarks will be PG this time around, and we don't have an actual rundown of who's speaking in which order, but I mean, if by rank, he is the head coach, so he'll be maybe among the first, and you know he's going to talk about the culture of this team and how the guys are a unit. And I think he made the point the night they won, was it Game 6, I guess that was, and he said, you know, when you walk in the locker room and you know that they function as a unit, when you can't tell the veterans, like the seniors who've been here for a while, from the newbies. They all just gel, they're buds, they were all for one for all. And he was like, being in that room, in that environment, and you understood right away, that's the culture, and that's what helps them win.
And it's good leadership. It starts at the top, works its way down. We heard from Josh that got on the bus with Bill Zito, the GM, and he talked about giving it his all, doing everything that he could do to make it happen, to sign the guys, to keep the guys, to put his money put the money where the mouth is, and do everything in their power to try to get this team to thrive, and wants to keep some of the players here that are now, you know, have contracts that are coming up, but they've got salary caps and whatnot, but they're going to try to work it out and do everything they can to try and keep the team together.
And it sounds like they're well on their way to working it out to keep the group intact. So we have every reason to believe, hey, why not? Why can't there be a 3P? Do I have to pay Pat Riley if I say 3P?
We owe Pat Riley a lot of money because we've been saying it for a while.
I mean, we've learned today that he trademarked that, so maybe I shouldn't use his phrase. But everything is being done to keep the group together, and it sounds like we're on track to see that happen.
Didn't we hear from Brad Marchand at the Elbow Room the other day saying something about, I'm staying, I'm signing? Was that him or was that another player? He just kind of made a general announcement. I'm kind of losing track of it, but I remember hearing something about that. And
I mean,
coincidentally, ironically enough, he just said it out loud at the Elbow Room, like, you know.
Right. Like we made some news.
Like we're good, exactly.
In the post-game celebration there,
Didn't wait for the press release. Why bother?
Well, I mean, it's you know, Sam Bennett seems to be in line to work out something. So, you know, a lot of these key players, I mean, they're all important to the success of the organization, but some of the names that you've been hearing a lot from Donovan and from Mike and from Josh seem to be sending smoke signals that they plan to be here. So Bill Zito took the cautious, you know, the manager approach.
But
we got to work things out, see where everything lands, but it sounds like we're good.
And like you said to Josh, you know, if someone gets another opportunity as well, he said it to Josh. He's like, you know, you've grown up in your career, so it is what it is. We'll take each step as it comes, and we're open to everything, but ready to negotiate in good faith and try to keep the team together, which is what everybody seems to want, because they just work so well together, and they are. And it sounds like such a cliche, right? They're a family.
Yeah.
On and off the ice.
You really, and it does sound trite or cliche,
but it's real.
It really comes across that way. And when you hear Paul Maurice, as we saw the other night, talk about them and almost choke up, the affection and the respect he has for his players. You get that vibe. Like, they really function like like all families. Some days are great, some days are dysfunctional, some days are, but they really function as a unit. It's not about one or two, it's about all these guys and the effort they make when they're on the ice, and that comes through.
They always say there is no I in team, and these guys prove that time and time again.
And that's why we're here celebrating a parade of champions in the heat on this June afternoon on a Sunday here. And the crowds are beginning to assemble and make their way toward the stage, because that's where the marquee event will happen in the next several minutes, where we're going to hear from the players and the owners and the coaches and so on, as they thank South Florida for the support and pledge to keep doing their best.
Started at noon. A lot of these fans, a lot of these guys lined up that parade route starting as early as 6 a.m. We heard from some of them. They were out there all day, but they really wanted to see their Florida Panthers. They wanted to show their support. They wanted to say thank you for giving it their all and bringing home yet another Stanley Cup. They lined up that mile-long parade route. It was hot. It was sweaty, it was sunny, but it was fun. They got their pictures, they got their videos. The players also had such a great time. They hopped off that bus, walked around with the cup, let people touch it, went to both sides of the street. It was just really a great day for everyone there in Fort Lauderdale along A1A. And hopefully you guys had a great day too, watching us here as well.
I think if you poll anybody who was out there, virtually everyone, if not everyone, would say it was worth it to be there. Now, we have a program note. You're not going to miss any of the Parade of Champions as it unfolds. We're going to shift our coverage over to WSVN.com so you can catch everything that happens on the stage and all the speeches and so on. So head over to WSVN.com as our coverage continues there.
Right now, we're going to leave you with Fox Sports IndyCar race, but thank you for joining us. Have a great afternoon. Happy Sunday. Go.
Yeah, here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw them up and let something shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose. String me up from atop these roofs. Tie it tight so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop and stare. Run myself out and no one cares. Cut the trench out. Lay down there with a shovel up out of reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pour it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in. I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. I bleed it out. Go, stop the show. Choppy words and a sloppy flow. Shotgun opera lock and load. Cock it back and then watch it go. Mama help me, I've been cursed. Death is rolling in every verse. Candy paint on his brand new hearse. Can't contain him, he knows he works. This hurts, I won't lie. Doesn't matter. mad. She's on fire, she's so hot. I'm no liar, she burned at the spot. Look like Mariah, I took another shot. Hold it, drop it like it's hot. Dirty talk, dirty dance. She a freaky girl, and I'm a freaky man. She on the rebound, broke up with an ex, and I'm like Rodman, ready on deck. I told her wanna ride out, and she said yes. We didn't go to church, but I got blessed. I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off, but I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club. Have me a good time, even when my time is up. Hey, let's get it now. You know me, I'm off in the cut. Always like a squirrel, looking for a nut. This is up for show, I'm not talking about luck. I'm not talking about love, I'm talking about lust. So let's get loose, have some fun. Forget about bills in the first of the month. It's my night, your night, our night. Let's turn it up. I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off, but I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club. Have me a good time, even though my time is up. Hey, let's get it now. Yes.
Panthers fans, how we feeling today? I need everyone out here to do me one favor. If your favorite team just became back-to-back champions, make some noise!
That's right, Panther fans, we are here, back-to-back. I need everybody from the front to the back to make some noise!
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA.
Panthers fans, please welcome to the drum, Stanley C.
Searching everywhere and I can't seem to find Stanley. Do you know where I can find Stanley? He makes my life happier. More exciting. He makes me want to win, 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 win. Please help me find Stanley.
All right. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. I'm a legend. Come on. This is the moment. You gotta take it. I'm a legend.
Panthers fans, here they are, your Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley Cup.
MVP, 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 MVP.
And now, fans, let's look back at the journey of this remarkable playoff run.
It's going to be a great battle for sure. I think there's a little bit of rivalry there, a lot of emotions involved, so it's going to be a good matchup.
Plays in front, man, it's deflected. He scores! All shot for what they score! They score! Down, looks in front, looks for it, scores!
Play against Toronto in Canada, it's probably one of the best atmosphere to play.
The far circle is shot, and they score! Moves it, he scores! And the Florida Panthers are heading to the Eastern Conference Final.
You know, it's all back to zeros now. It's a new year, new series. I mean, they're a great team, and it's going to make for another great showdown.
Power move to the net in front of kids. Oh, what a save made! For Mikula. Twist on net, he scores! As the Florida Panthers are going to the Stanley Cup Final for the third year in a row.
I'm excited for the challenge and I'll be ready for it. It's going to be an incredible battle again.
Champions of the series, and he scores! Brad Marchand in overtime! Moving in on Skinner, score! Bennett! Oh, what a pass! And what the finish! From the front shot, he scores! The Panthers begin to celebrate. The Florida Panthers win their second consecutive Stanley Cup. Lord Stanley staying in South Florida. Last year was greatness. This time it's historic. The Florida Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Florida Panthers Championship celebration, presented by Visit Lauderdale. And now, please welcome Florida Panthers play-by-play broadcaster, Steve Goldstein.
What's going on, South Florida? We're getting a little used to this, aren't we? Welcome to the second annual Stanley Cup celebration on the beach. Let me hear you in the water. Now, a little inside information. I was talking to Mr. V, Vinny Viola. He says not one. He said not two. He said rock the three. Rock the three. Rock the three. Rock the three. All right, as you know, since it's tradition, I came up with the silly idea last year. I'm going to get a quick roll call. Who's here from the Keys? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. How about the 305, the Grove, the Gables, Mi Gente from Little Havana, Doral, Aventura. All right. Of course, right here in Broward County. Is Sunrise in the house? Weston, Cooper City, Davie, Hollywood, and Fort Lauderdale. Welcome, everybody. Now, I got to apologize all year. Last year, I stood up here like a dumb guy, and I said, enjoy this. It's once in a lifetime. Sorry. Not when you got Sergei stopping pucks. It's not once. Not when you got Reiner with a 4-goal clincher. It's not once. Not when you got Gadjo and Greer banging around. It's not once. And not when you have the Secretary of Defense, Gus Forsling, back there. It's not once. And not when we have all of you, the great South Florida fans and the great Panthers fans. So forget about it being once in a lifetime, because guess what, world? They're back. Now, last year the weather wasn't so great, but I'm looking around this year and I don't see any lightning. I don't even see any hurricanes in the forecast. There sure as hell ain't no maple leafs on the beach. And I'm looking over at the beautiful Atlantic. I don't see any oil in the ocean. Do you? Now, these guys on the stage, great players, great team, great character. And because as good as they are on the ice, they're even better people off the ice, which is saying something. The accomplishment is amazing, folks. Second straight Stanley Cup. The most goals in a postseason since 1991, and the fourth most ever. These guys somehow scored 94 goals in the playoffs. Are you kidding me? In a second straight Cup final win over Edmonton, they led for nearly 256 minutes. That's a finals record. They outscored their opponents in the playoffs by 38 goals. That's the most in 3 decades. And they lifted the trophy at Amerant Bank Arena on home ice 2 years in a row. That hasn't happened in nearly 40 years. And with all that, the after party may have trumped it. It's possible. Ownership, management, coaches, players, medical staff, equipment staff, every one of them has a hand in this championship, and so do all of you. So let's get started. You heard enough of me. I did tell Stanley, let's just stay home, baby, so he figured we'll stick around, you know. He's a little bit away from Staten Island. The United States Military Academy, West Point class of 2002. U.S. Army Captain, Panthers President and CEO, Matt Caldwell. Come on up.
Who wants a third cup? Talk to me. You guys are absolutely amazing. This beach is rocking right now. Special thanks to Fort Lauderdale. Amazing job setting this up, our police and fire. Absolutely amazing, Broward County. Thank you for investing in us. On behalf of the Viola family, our ownership, I've had the privilege to stand in front of all of you. So humbled that the family chose me to be here with all of you. It's just an amazing, amazing job that all of you supporting us, watching these great warriors behind us. I'm going to turn it over to them in a little bit, but I want to address one thing that I've seen out in the media. So, have you guys heard some of this rhetoric that the reason why the Panthers are winning is because there's no state taxes in Florida? All right? Have you guys heard this? The media, some of the big markets, Biz Idiot is out there saying that. All these folks have said, now it's a nice little benefit. It's a great benefit, don't get me wrong. But let me tell you the real reason why we've won 2 straight cups and when we going for a third. First, it starts with great ownership. We got the best general manager in the NHL, Bill Zito. We got the best coach in the league, Paul Maurice. We got the best captain in the league, Sasha Barkov. And obviously we have the best fans, the best team. You see how these guys bond together. See this beautiful place that we're here with yachts and beautiful boats and the greatest fans in the world. So thanks to all of you. Thank you for supporting us. Let's go win another one, all right, fans? All right, it's my privilege to introduce the best hire that the Viola family and myself have ever had in our career, and obviously at the Panthers. The architect of our roster, our general manager, Bill Zito.
Thanks, Matt. So, hey, come on, that's okay. So, my message today is one of thanks. And there's a couple layers to who we need to thank to be able to be here today. First and foremost, it's these men. It's these players, these coaches, who are extraordinary individuals, our staff, our scouts, Leo from the dining room, everybody gets together. And if you came to see us and you walked into the room, you wouldn't know who the superstar was or who the other guy was. And it's a blessing, and I can't say thank you enough to all you guys. It's a true honor. Next, the Viola family. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for empowering us to try to be good. I want to thank you guys because the relationship between the players and the fans here, it's real, it's sincere. When you have guys getting off buses to run around and high five, when you have, I see the conversations between the players and the fans, and the players know the guy from last week. Yeah, I remember you. It's wonderful, it's real, and I can't say thank you enough, and I want to give you guys a round of applause. And last, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank our families. We're away an inordinate amount of time. We're not always there for our kids. We're not at every game or every practice. We're not there every night. And our wives, our spouses, our children do this for us. So I'd like to invite Teresa, Mrs. V, come up. And I'd like to invite all of the wives to come up right here, right now. My beautiful wife, Julie, I can't thank her enough. And Mrs. V is going to toast everybody.
Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Look at this. And by the way, I don't want to get killed at home, so a happy birthday to my wife, Dana, today. Yeah, right in the front row. You know, they don't get any classier. They do not get any better. He does more. He claims he just stands behind the bench in a suit, but trust me, that's not true. Not one, but the two-time defending Stanley Cup champion coach, Paul Maurice.
So all we've proved in the last 5 minutes is the men behind me have no chance at dating those girls unless we're playing professional hockey. No chance. And all the women know what I'm talking about. The men are going, fucking right, boy, you have no idea. So, and I didn't check with the Viola family, and I should have, and I didn't check with the players, but a proclamation from the Florida Panthers today in Southeast Florida. 2025 is the summer of love. So here we know this. In the history of man, there is no chance there have ever been this many cat lovers in one spot. So those of you fine people that braved the weather last year, you saw a cat in the front and a cat on the back. I got 2 cats on the front. That's Poppy, that's Penny, and there's only one way a grown man at 58 gets on a stage in front of 500,000 people, is if your daughter made me. My daughter made us. As you can understand. But in truth, so we leave here today together. The men behind me love you. All of you love the men behind me. So we will ask this of you, the police officers and the first responders, for all they do to keep us out of harm's way. This summer, let's keep them out of harm's way. That will be our gift to all these people. All of you are a gift to us. I hope these men behind you gave a gift to you that you will carry forever. So now I would like to introduce your captain, these men's captain, and the captain, Mr. Sasha Barkov.
First down to the corner, then back behind the net with Orlov all over, and Barkov breaks free to the front of the net, back in feet, Verhaeghe, and he scores! Here's a shot, score! Sasha Barkov!
All right. Let me start with the way I ended last year. Let's do it again. Bobby. 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 Thank you. I still have more to say. Thank you guys for coming. I know it's a little better day today than it was last year, but still, this is amazing. What a day we're having right now with you guys. I want to say thank you to you, but first of all, I know maybe thank you to my team, but first of all to the equipment guys. Medical guys, without you guys, we would not be here. And then strength and conditioning, guys. We had to travel so much this year. We traveled to Finland, we traveled to Edmonton, and these guys made our lives easier and made our bodies ready to perform on the ice. So we would not be here without those guys. So thank you. Thank you. And I've been, for the last couple days after the trip to 11, I've been thinking, who am I gonna introduce next? And like I would love to bring every single person here, but I have to bring Rhino here.
Reinhart with the steal, nice move, comes to the net, scores! Right side, Reinhart to the open net, he scores! It's a hat trick!
The most empty netter highlights I've ever seen in my life. The only thing I've heard all day is how this is the best parade that's ever been happened in South Florida. Thank God I missed last year and not this year. I'm going to keep this real short and sweet because as Barkey noted, the other night at 11 I had the mic for 45 minutes too long. In honor of DJ Khaled, we the best! And I mean that! Another one!
Next up, he came here 3 years ago. He walked through the door and everything changed. The guts, the grind, the talent, 3 Eastern Conference titles, 2 Stanley Cup wins, the product of Big Walt and Chantel, Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk now shoots, he scores again! Tkachuk catching! Wait, shoot, scores!
I could get used to this. Oh, man. No, Thank you. No, I just have a few people to thank right now. Today's parade it continues to be one of the best days of my entire life. So the police and the firemen and everybody here, thank you guys so much for making it some of the most fun and safe and these are memories I'm going to have for the rest of my life. But there's 2 people that put their absolute nuts on the line for me to come here, and that's Vinny Viola and Bill Zito. So thank you guys. Me getting traded here honestly changed my life forever, and I have all of you to thank. So thank you. I didn't have anything prepared today like the rest of everybody, but I was talking to Gustav Forsling in the back, and we thought about one of my favorite lines ever, and it was, I would like to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody because I double champ does whatever the fuck he wants. And with that being said, I want to call up the best defenseman in the league, Gustav Forsling, baby.
Thank you, guys. First of all, I want to thank, obviously, the Viola family. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Bill Cito, who brought me here. Off waivers. Thanks, Carolina. And then, obviously, I want to thank my partner in crime, Aaron Ekblad. Get up here.
On the circle, Kachuk in front line, hard Ekblad. Shot, he scores! A power play goal! And it's one for the highlight reel. Stahl lost the puck. Star! Aaron Ekblad.
It's funny, after 11, my agent called me and he said, make sure you don't say whatever Benny said. You gotta hold on to that leverage, eh, Benny? All I have to say is thank you. Thank you, fans. Thank you, my teammates. Thank you, Vinny. 11 fucking years. You believed in me. Billy, you believed in me. Dale Talon, all the people that believed in me to come in and do what I do and do what we do fucking best. Thank you. Thank you. I have a bracelet on. Can anybody guess what it says? Fuck you, Brooks Koepka. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Have fun. Enjoy.
Hecky. The Panthers have played in 4 Stanley Cup finals. We've won twice. But this is the first time we got a Conn Smythe trophy. The playoffs are his time to shine. No one in NHL history has scored more goals on the road in a playoff year. Toughness and determination are just in his DNA. Sam Bennett, playoff Sam.
The Conn Smythe trophy goes to the most valuable player in the playoffs. It's only fitting that this year it goes to the leading goal scorer, Sam Bennett.
MVP, MVP.
Thank you, guys. No, this is... This is truly incredible. I mean, you know, a lot of people they don't like the way we play. They don't like, they call us dirty. They call us nasty. They call us bullies. So, no, I would like to take this time to apologize to absolutely fucking no one. We're the double champs. We do what the fuck we want. Let's go! Eight more years, please.
Sam Bennett, beauty. When all else fails, he's there to back it up. He's going to the Hockey Hall of Fame. He's won 2 Vezinas. He's now got 2 cups. You know how to do it. Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. Sergei Bobrovsky, the brick wall.
Here's Nugent Hopkins with a shot. Save, fade, rebound, carry. Slot Chernak in front, makes a move. Save Bobrovsky, the rebound. Oh, what a save!
What's up, South Florida? What an amazing day today. Thank you guys all for coming. It's been a great year, great playoff, and great victory. I think I like to get together at this time of the year. I think with this unbelievable ownership, with great management, with the great coaching staff, this fantastic group of guys, with incredible you guys, with incredible fans, and with the blessing from the guides, God, we can all be together here next year. You guys are the best.
You got good at the one-word chant, so our next speaker, I just need 3 words. Thank you, Boston. Thank you, Boston.
I couldn't hear you. This is very unexpected. So I got a lot to say. This has been unbelievable. I never could have imagined being part of something so special. I'm so happy that I don't have to play against these guys anymore. And I'm so happy I don't have to worry about getting knocked out by Benny anymore. I just want to thank everyone who is part of bringing me here. It's been an incredible experience. There's a lot of different people involved, but thank you. This has been an incredible experience. There's been a lot going on the last few days. Actually, Benny and Chucky both saw my speech, so we've kind of had a few mottos going on. First off, boys, thanks for fucking bringing it. And second, if you can't handle it, don't win. Let's go.
One more time, the entire 2025 Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers, as they salute you, the great Panther fans. The whole team, come on up.
Jonesy, 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 Jonesy.
Everything that goes, I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before the whole human race, and I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions, my friends. Keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. We are the world champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions.
Guys, the team up here that brought South Florida another cup.
My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. Want more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, want more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, free from desire, mind and senses purify it, free from desire, mind and senses purify it, free from desire, mind and senses purify it, free from desire. Na 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 na.
want you to know